What's good? What's good? Got my boy the truth. Tim, Mr. 221, Cash King. Word. I ain't seen in a minute, Cash. Long time. H3 boy, what up? Terry. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get the likes up, man. King Sweezy, my boy Dennis is in the building. He said Tatum gonna try to go off tonight. Yeah, he is. Let me try though. I'm telling you, we're gonna get to it. Bullets got him. I ain't seen in a minute, bro. Let's get the likes up, man. Let's get the likes. I ain't seen in a minute, Bullets. Amir, what's good? MB and Chan, Mr. Get your likes up. In the building. Yo, but he right. Dennis is right. Tatum gonna try to go off. This is where I want to see LeBron guard Tatum. Oh, you have 14K? Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, your numbers is up. Your numbers is up. Your numbers is up, bro. Now the goal is get 20K. My numbers just went stale. I don't know what happened. I don't even pay no mind no more. As long as the people here that support me, it's like it's what it is. I don't know what the hell's going on. Judah, what's up, bro? Alan, what up? Ashima Brown, long time. Marquise, what up? Amir. I think the Lakers gonna make a trade. Hell yeah. I think so. They got to. They got to make a decision. Because if my thing is this, you're not winning like that. So if you're gonna say let's try to roll what we got, you might as well rebuild. Ain't no in between that. There's no in between. They have to come to themselves and say, hey, yo, we just got to go all in and try to win, or just say, you know what, we're gonna rebuild. If you don't make a deal, you gotta tell Bron and AD, yo, we rebuilding. Because you can't, you got to. King Sweezy, you right, bro. Now, I don't want AD to guard Tatum. I don't. Because AD is a big man. I don't want to do that. It look like if AD guard Tatum, it look like they ducking Bron. Tatum only 6'8". AD is a big man. Tatum is a 3. Bron should guard Tatum. There's no way around it. DeJuan was good. Malachi was good. Makai. Brian Cruz, what up? You know what I'm saying? It looked like Bron ducking him. If AD got to guard him, it looked like Bron ducking him. How do you have a big man on the wing? And then you have Bron guarding their big man? It shows sign of fear. If LeBron guard him, it shows, listen, I'm an OG in this game, and I'm still gonna bring it. It means a lot when you see a player when you're in duck positions. If that's your position, you're supposed to be and you're supposed to line up against this guy, you gotta guard him. If that would give you know how much confidence that gives. You got Blake Griffin out there, it's a powerful guy who's gonna, bang, and he lined up as a center. AD lined up as a center, but they put AD on him. That's gonna give Tatum confidence, like, yeah, LeBron ducking the smoke. You don't want to give a guy like that confidence. YBK was good. Philip, what up? Cortez, Mr. He said if the Lakers can't guard Bogdanovic. Can't get Bogdanovic. Think Sadiq Bey can rush. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'll take Sadiq Bey and can rush any day of the week. Hell yeah. I like that. You're right, Makai. You're right. Let's get the likes up. Anybody tell me where we at in likes? Damn, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm glad you said something, bro. Because I hate when people do it. I wasn't paying no attention, and I said I got to eat something. I felt a little lightheaded, so I went to eat something, and then I went live at the same time. I hate that when guys wait till they. When I watch certain guys and they get on there and start smoking, even though smoke you don't smell it, but they have to. Like I don't like that. My bad. I'm gonna let people in here so I can finish eating my cheese doodles. Cheese doodles. Let's get the likes up. We got 26 likes. Come on, man. We got 50 people in here. Let's get the likes up. Who else in here? Would you give it unprotected? No, I'm not giving. Oh, for Bay and yeah. Bay and Bogdanovic. I give up an unprotected first for them. For both, no doubt. He said Bogdanovic from the Pistons be excellent for the Lakers. Yeah, Bogdanovic's good. Yeah, he good. Yo, when I get the 35 likes, I'm start letting people in here, man. I'm gonna eat. Hurry up and get the likes up, man, so I can eat my cheese doodles. Yeah, man. It's a wonderful time of the year. We got to have the Christmas spirit, man. People dying left and right, man. A guy that I know, another one died at the end of the day, man. And this not even getting killed. It's just the heart attacks, man. These heart attacks, man. I think it's the food. I don't know what it is, man. RP, my boy Will, man. That shit crazy. It's crazy, man. Yeah, I don't know what the hell going on. I want to let people in. Let's get the likes up, man. Yeah. Them heart attacks now. I think it's this time of year. A dude from my block, Kenny, he died on Friday. Kenny died Friday. Will not from my block. I didn't grow up with Will, but Will died early this morning. It's crazy, man. It's the vaccine. Yo, it's crazy. See you later. What up? Yo, it's crazy. So I try to be jolly, I don't let this stuff get to me. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I be feeling short breath. Like I'm out of ran down these steps to try to hurry up and get on this live, man. I'm out of shape. I get back in that gym, but it seems like people in the gym, same shit. He said, Kareem, would you do Pat Bev, GTA in the top 8 protected pick to protect first for? Nah, hell no. For Bay, Alec Burke, and Isaiah Lever. Nah, I ain't doing that. What up, Elder? Come on, what up, Tim? What up? I'm not doing that. He said 48 average shooting, nothing else. Yo, see some of y'all, let me show of hands. See some of y'all, this game tonight, like Lakers and Celtics always bring, it's like always a little, it just don't go past me. Lakers Celtics don't go past me. See, I think a lot of you guys is probably younger, but any guy that been a Laker fan, really the Magic and the Magic era, because it wasn't too much of a rivalry, the Kobe era. Even though they played twice, it's like kind of like did a little something, but it wasn't like that Magic era. You know, Marcel, what up? King David, what up? Sanico, what up? Raw Bar the GOAT. You see what I'm saying? Amarion. It's not like the Magic, because what happened was basically the whole Kobe and Shaq era, it was really no Lakers Celtics. Never. Really after the 80s, when Magic and early 90s, the rivalry like died down. If the Lakers is good, the Celtics is trash. Celtics, it never was nothing. But in the two-year span, the back-to-back going to the finals, kind of like, did a little something. But a lot of guys who young, this game don't mean as much. Like the older guys, it always just it feels different. Angie, what up, Angie? What up, Elder?
Yeah, salute, bro.
Salute.
Oh boy. Yeah, the individual play and the way people cheer for excuse me, individuals now instead of teams, that kind of eliminated rivalries. I mean, there's just no real true rivalries. There are a couple teams that may not like each other, you know, but rivalries, nah, because they're not consistently playing each other in the playoffs or the finals. That's what alleviates a rivalry. I don't remember back in the day where the rivalry came just in the regular season. You know what I mean? It would spill over to the playoffs if you play in the same conference, and then it would spill over to the finals if you play in the opposite conferences. Wow, that's a crazy shot.
Hey,
Watching
what's
Golden
up?
State.
What's
But
up,
Elder, Elder,
Uh-huh.
you 100% right about that. And not only just playing against the finals, these guys do too much fraternizing. Like it's too friendly. Like everybody cool. Like it's
Hey, hey, Kareem, when you grow up playing AAU basketball, most of these guys start playing AAU like sixth grade now, you know? And they're going on national trips, sixth, seventh, and eighth grade. Some of them are playing up in the high school divisions if they're really good as a ninth and 10th grader. These guys are traveling together. They're playing on different teams. You know what I mean? They actually become friends. So I get why they're not rival, why they fraternize, because they had a chance for years to be around each other. And when you're the cream of the crop, you know how it is with the ABC camps and Nike camps. They're only inviting the top players. So if you're a top 150 player,
Yeah, exactly.
you're going to probably end up being one of the ones that
That's
make it to the NBA. So you've been playing against them guys. Like you have played, a lot of these guys have played against each other or with each other for years.
yeah, that's true.
So that's what killing us. Like I didn't know you unless you lived in my city or I played against you in the game. Now once we inside them lines, I don't care nothing about you. But outside of that, if you lived 2 states over, 4 states over, what level of communication are we gonna have? Nothing. But now, like you got tri-state teams. If you're in, well, I'm in Georgia, right? You're gonna have players from Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, Alabama. You're gonna get the best in your region to play on your team, you know? And you're gonna travel that whole area and the country. So I get it. I get it. I can't expect these guys not to be cool with each other when they grow up from eighth grade on or sixth grade on playing ball with each other and against each other. It's just different now with AAU.
Yeah, that's why I think I really don't the game. I love the era I came. I love
Me
watching it.
too.
I love that intensity. I love the nastiness in it. I love that. Like I should love right when like back in the days, Lakers Celtics. That was like a holiday for us, Elder, right or wrong.
I know. You're
We
right.
used to
You're
go
totally
there.
true.
Oh my, oh, it's gonna be on. And not only just Lakers Celtics, like whoever. like it was like the intensity that went. It was some like Lakers Celtics like huge rivalries, but then you have like your conference rivalries like Boston and Philadelphia. That was a rivalry. I love watching those games. You know what I'm saying? Dr. J, like they went at it. You know, Milwaukee and Boston with Paul Pressey, Sidney Moncrief, Marcus, they went at it. Lakers Suns with Alvin Adams and Walter Davis, and Denver Nuggets with Alex English and the Iceman. Dudes went at it.
Facts.
I can remember, like when San Antonio and Dallas used to go at it with Dirk Nowitzki and Tim Duncan. So
now we talk about that's it was cool then, but it was like you know, Elder Pike and other people probably look over. It was cool. Don't get me wrong. I like the late 90s, but like way past then, it was like a whole nother level. Like
it was hatred for them other things. You did not like them at all. That's why you see now, even with guys like Isaiah Thomas, Michael Jordan. Yeah. Now Magic is a businessman, so he gonna love everybody. But when it came to being on that court, he didn't care nothing about no Pistons once they got on that court. He didn't care nothing about no Celtics once he got on that court. You know, it's different, man. But again, I believe it has a lot to do with AAU because these guys get to know each other at such a young age. Think about it. If you're 12, 13, 14 years old and you traveling the country with these guys, you can't hate them. You're playing with them. So now you may end up going to Syracuse and they may end up going to, Minnesota. Then y'all end up playing together or against each other in the NBA. You got love for this dude. You understand what I'm saying? Because you done been hanging out with this dude and you done met his family. Because think about it, it's AAU. So you meeting the families, the siblings, all of them are traveling together. You know what I'm saying? You done probably tried to holler at his sister or something. You know what I'm saying? It's a different time and a different era. You know?
I still think all that should go out the window when you're in when you're in between them lines, man.
I can't sit here and act like I don't think these guys play hard. Like, I don't think these guys, like, oh, this is my dude, so I'm going to play, no. Because honestly, even back in our era, and Kareem, you can attest to this, if you were my guy and I ended up playing against you, I wanted to beat you bad. I probably want to beat you worse than anybody. Yeah. Because I wanted the bragging rights in the friendship. Yeah. I wanted everybody to know I'm up 12-0 or 10-2 against you. You see what I'm saying? So, like, my guys that I played against, I play the best defense against them all time. Why? I know their games because we played together. I studied their games. So it's hard for them to score on me. Same for me. Hard for me to score on them because they know exactly what I'm going to do because we've been playing with each other so long. Does that make sense?
You're right. And then if you think about it, you could go on like damn near every team. It always was like 4 or 5 guys. I mean, not 4, like maybe 5, 6 guys, 5 to 8 guys, probably been long-time teammates. They played together on teams 7, 8 years. You don't get that. You got long. Look how that's why they so close. Look at Magic, Worthy, Kareem, AC Green, Kurt Rambis, Byron Scott, Michael Coop. Them guys, even the Celtics guy, Danny, those long-time teammates. Like the guys stay, like they're probably like I said, maybe the top 6 guys. You look on it, they've been on the same team for years, like long time. Even like guys like Clyde Drexler, Porter, even when they had Jim Paxson, back then, like they had guys who've been on their team for a long time.
Facts. I'm just saying that this era is different, man. They got so many other things. And another big thing is that how these players today view themselves as a brand. They literally come into this knowing that they are a business that needs to be advertised. You see what I'm saying? So let's keep it real. If you got a business mindset, do you have time to hate on folk? Do you have time to be in this competition, this level of competition that would separate us like it was back in the day? No. Because again, you building your brand. You never know when you may need that individual to help build your brand. So I just really think these guys just have a total different mindset coming into the game. You know, I believe our era was a lot more competitive, but I'm not gonna say that these guys aren't competitive. I don't think they're competitive like the 80s, 90s, early 2000s stuff. I don't think they are, but I'm not saying they're not competitive at all. You know what I mean? Can I can't deny the fact that I think most of them they want to take the what we would consider from our era the easier route. But if I look at it from their viewpoint, if they've been used to playing with these guys or admired these guys playing with, you know what I'm saying? I can see them design, man. I'm used to playing with Melo and with Wade. I want to play with them again. You know what I'm saying? Like if you play with these guys for 3-4 years on the AAU team, why would that desire go away when you get to the pros wanting to play with them? I'm hoping it's making sense to most of y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes plenty of sense.
Definitely makes sense.
Loyalty Film says, they smarter now, Kareem. If you play with the guy getting looks and likes, it helps your chances to get looks. These kids know all the look. Yeah, he's pretty much confirming what I just said. They look at it more because the money's so good and everything from a business standpoint with social media and all this kind of stuff out there now to have that. They look at it from that standpoint. So it don't really benefit them to be beefing is what, you know. And let's keep it real. That's smart business. If you in business, what good is you to be beefing with somebody? Another rival business or something. You see what I'm saying? That don't benefit you. So I
King
get that.
David. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. King David. Super chat donation. Appreciate you, my brother. He said, congrats, Kareem, on your new endeavor. I will make a purchase on Friday when I get paid, listening to the stream while I work. Man, we appreciate you, brother. My bad. This ain't the Kareem and Elder show. I'm just used to reading those.
Nah, it's all good. Thank you, bro, King Dave. I appreciate it, man. You got my IG. Anybody want to purchase? Come to my IG.
Woo. But yeah, this era is definitely different to watch. It's just different. I don't know what to say. I still think, you know, it's entertainment. So to say that it's not still entertaining, I can't say that. Do I have a preference of how I like to watch basketball? Of course. I grew up playing a certain way, watching a certain way, admiring a certain way. So I get it. But I can't say this is not entertaining to watch. Guys love seeing long jump shots, dunks, fast breaks. That's the exciting part of the game. So
y'all see that video that dude did on Facebook about John Morant, like how he be carrying the ball and stuff?
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, try to check that out. It was on Facebook. I forget who it was, but I'm gonna try to find it and let y'all know. It was like you know how he be hype. The thing is he plays so fast they can't catch it. You know what I mean?
I think the way most of these guys
You already know,
dribble,
Lloyd.
back in our day, that would have been considered a carry because you weren't able to put your hand on the sides and underneath and all that. You couldn't do that in our day. Your hand had to be above the ball. Anytime it went anywhere else, that was considered a carry. But these guys, Willie, I see them take the ball, turn it over, and put it down. You could not dribble that way in our day.
Yeah,
You couldn't.
John,
That was
he do
considered a carry. Everything
He do
you
it.
did, I don't care if you getting fancy behind your back. Like, go watch how Kyrie get jiggy. Well, Kyrie ain't a good example because he can do it old school too. Steph is not a good example. I'm trying to think of a guy. John Morant. Go see Ja. Go see Donovan Mitchell. Go look at some of these newer guards that score a lot. Watch how they dribble, and then go back to old school and look at guys like Isaiah Thomas and all them guys that could dribble good back then. They both fancy, but it's a different level of a dribble. Even when you behind your back, you had to keep your hand on top of that ball back then. Nowadays, the ball is underneath their hand, and they can swing it like a gorilla. You know what I'm saying? It's just, again, they do all of that so that it can be showtime. And I can't be mad at the NBA because it is a business first. It is an entertainment business first. It may be the childhood game we loved and all that, but it's still a business. So you got to do what's best for your business. And
Yeah.
nobody can deny that the NBA is seriously growing in popularity. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
I
it's
was
working for them.
I was on Facebook the other day. I was on a post, and I was having an argument with a guy, and we was talking about the 2016 NBA Finals,
Hmm.
and me personally, I think it was rigged. I think it was rigged.
I don't necessarily believe
What
any
y'all think?
games are rigged. I don't think any games are rigged. I know that there was some shady crap the officials did back in the day, but I don't think they be rigged by the NBA. The only thing I believe in the NBA that's 100% rigged is that lottery system, because you cannot have that many coincidences. You can't. And
I knew you was gonna say that because you just said no way. New Orleans gonna get the number 1 pick.
I watch everybody hear me saying it, right?
But that's but
Go ahead, Kareem.
that only works like if the Lakers like the worst team. So
I
if
understand
the
that.
Lakers the worst team and they don't get it, then your argument sounds, But I want to give a salute to my boy Ron Johnson. Ron Johnson bought some product off of me today. I appreciate you, Ron Johnson. Thank you. But go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that, it's just a different era. I'm thinking about the whole totality of the conversation we're having. It's just a different era, man. It just is, and it's different. But the game is still growing when you look at it from a business and advertisement, merchandise perspective. It is still growing, so that's a good thing. At the popularity of the NBA is not waning. Now, watching them carry and do all this, it's just sad. Some of these people dribbling, bro, and then the steps, like think about it. They show videos with guys like Russell Westbrook and LeBron and KD, where they literally get the ball and take like 4 or 5 steps, bro, before they put it down again. And it's just like, how does this happen?
Exactly.
How are you so in the game where that is just not so blatant to you now? And then all these. I remember, Kareem, you remember this. Some of you guys remember this. Y'all remember what a jump stop was?
Yeah.
Think about it now, though. When you
Yep.
put both feet down,
Yep.
both at the same time or one after the other, it was still considered a jump stop. You can't pick your feet back. You can pick one up because one is going to be considered your pivot foot. But you can't pick both feet back up after doing a jump stop. I watch these guys do a jump stop and then shuffle to the side to get their 3-point shot off nowadays. And they say that shit's legal. I'm like, what in the
Yeah.
world? And
Hey,
everybody practicing this way.
what y'all think about the All-Star game though? Y'all think they need
Juwan,
to?
what up? Loyalty, what up? Apollo, Jamal. I'm sorry.
I think
I just want to give my shout outs. I'm sorry.
I think personally with the All-Star game, I think they should they should have like better dunkers in there. They like should pick some dudes from like the street courts and bring them in. Make it more interesting. You know what I mean?
Well, the problem is the All-Star game is a celebration for the fans. So they don't know street guys. Believe it or not, that may sound entertaining to you, but the people paying all this money, they haven't watched one street guy play all year. So even though he may get up and do some incredible dunks, nobody's gonna know them.
Yeah.
They want to see the Zions. They want to, because again, what were they spoiled with? What was their parents spoiled with? They got to see Dominique, Jordan, Kobe, Dr. J, all the high flyers, star or not, they were in the dunk contest. I mean, I think it's atrocious that LeBron jumped as high as he is, been in the league 20 years, and never been in the dunk contest. Now, you got into him in high school, and I don't think he probably would ever won. I don't think he's the most creative dunker, but you get up so high, you dunk so powerful. You got to do it for fan nostalgia. Them guys understood that back then. Then you sprinkle in a couple of guys that in the league that are no-namers or bench players, but they got stupid hops to make it competitive. But the majority of your guys, if you want that dunk contest to be good, you want that three-point contest to be good, you got to get the stars to participate in it. You got to get the stars. What they need to do is start, making the guys that are in the All-Star game be a part of it. Shoot,
Yeah,
all
but
these ancillary things, them guys don't even be in the All-Star game, half of them.
so do you think they should make it like mandatory, like guys like Zion and all that? You should make it mandatory for like
That's the
for
problem. You can't mandatory. You can't make a guy do it. But I'm saying those guys should understand it from a business standpoint, how valuable it can be. But what they realizing is it ain't valuable to their personal business. See, back then, when you were a player, you weren't a business. So it didn't benefit you promoting yourself. You promoted the NBA and what they wanted. Why? Because that made you more money. The more money NBA made, the more money you got in the CBA, the more the contracts went up. It's a little different now because the money's so big. You see what I'm saying? So the mindset's different. These guys realize, like Zion, think about it. What does Zion gain from getting in the dunk contest besides the respect of the old school b-ball players?
shit,
He
pretty
ain't
much.
getting no extra. It ain't gonna bring him not an extra dollar. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was about to say. I think the NBA should throw prizes out there for them and up that money. And I think some stars probably will participate.
I
Just put
actually think
100K out
I
there.
actually think it could though. I think this is how they think, but I don't agree with that. I think it's like advertising. All advertising is good advertising. That's like the first rule of advertising. You don't care if advertising is good or bad when you're an advertiser because you just want your name out there. You want people to remember your name, you know? So, and if the product is decent, the name will carry it, along with it, with the quality.
So
But today, these guys are different. They don't think like that.
They threw 250,000 out there. The stars wouldn't feel.
No. You may get one, bro. 250,000 for a guy making $40 million. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. That's a game check, though, bro.
They gonna want that, man.
I'm telling you right now, bro. You may get a guy that does, but I'm telling you, I don't think 250,000 will get Zion the guarantee to go or LeBron guarantee to get in. Nope.
Nah, probably LeBron.
Nope.
Probably
now, if you tell them it's going to get them a Kia commercial, they may do that because that's residual income coming in. That's what they need to do. They need to start incentivizing, like get with your sponsors and all them, and start offering those kind of things. Because boy, didn't he get a commercial thing with Kia when he won Blake Griffin?
Blake Griffin.
Yeah, Blake Griffin.
Yeah. And then he was in LA, so he made a little get that kind of stuff. They start offering that, put some packages together with some of the sponsors, and look at what's your business idea. They should get with the guys and find out what they're into. A lot of it is techie stuff, computer stuff. You got some that it depends on what region you're into. I know some is in Napa Valley, and
Well, I think you know what I think they should do. I think they should have like a one-on-one game. What y'all think about that?
Nah, a player may get hurt because they get intense.
Yeah.
See that I wouldn't oppose for that because nobody want to get embarrassed.
Teams wouldn't do it. Teams would not allow that.
Everything's get hurt. Eric B. He says if
y'all,
one day
this is
Giannis to be a Laker. Y'all want to respond to that? Thank you, Eric B.
Appreciate you, Eric B. Is it one possible if Giannis feels like the Bucks are not doing enough to help him win a chip, and it gets up time for him to resign, he could go somewhere else. And LA is, when you're a superstar, LA is always on the mark, always on your mind. They're always in the loop. Doesn't mean they're going to get him, but I'm just saying they're always in the loop for any kind of superstar. But it could shoot the ball, Kuminga. God.
So Eldon, let me ask you this: what's the keys for the Lakers winning tonight?
Rebound, switchability. Of course, make shots. Don't get caught because Boston, they can be jack-a-lot records. Don't the Lakers get caught up in that? Boston don't have Robert Williams, nor do they have Al Horford on this trip.
AD gonna have.
So they have no size. Pound the interior. Pound it.
Field day tonight.
And make what's the name them run them off the line and make them shoot a bunch of 2-point shots. Because what people don't get is this: you can shoot a bunch of twos, right? And make some. It don't give you your rhythm for shooting threes, though. It doesn't. It don't give you your rhythm for shooting threes. So you run them off that line, even though they may see the ball go in by whatever, it don't. Steph, man, what happened? I ain't looking. I just saw Steph. He cussing. Woo! Stuff was hot. He going off on somebody. Oh, DiVincenzo. Man, Steve Kerr going off, y'all. They just texted. They threw him out the game?
Who, Steph? Steph got?
No, Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr was going off, y'all, on the ref. I didn't know if he threw him out. Oh, he's still going off.
Oh, he gonna get ejected.
He already got one tech. I didn't know if the guy did the finger thing where you like gotta go. No, he didn't because they already shooting. So he just gave him a tech. Steve said something after the tech and he stopped. I don't know what happened. I was talking with y'all. I see it. The Bucks just shot 2 free throws. So they shot 2 free throws.
Y'all think like the Bucks got the best defense right now in the NBA?
Kerr got teched up. Kerr got tech. He got tech too. So Kerr and old boy got a tech. Kerr was mad because he got tripped a little bit on that last 3 he made. But that was a good no call because old boy didn't touch him on the shot. And when Curry landed and bounced, Curry went right to the rack. When Curry got bounced, he tripped over his foot. But I wouldn't have made that call either. I would not have given him a 4-point play on that because it wasn't like he hit him while he was in the motion to shoot. I think when he landed and moved to the side, their feet hit a little bit. Curry just blew that layup. He didn't really, because old boy didn't contest it.
Yeah, the Lakers need to definitely pay attention to Malcolm Brogdon because he be cooking the shit out of them too.
Yeah, Brogdon's a great shooter. I think he's shooting 50% from 3 this year, y'all. He's leading the league in 3-point percentage.
And he played well every time he played against the Lakers, man.
Yeah. The key to them, though, make them take 2-point shots. They'll take them. They got a lot of midi guys. Just make them take that so they don't get their 3-point rhythm going. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. Oh, they banging in here. And they got intense, y'all. Milwaukee up by 11 already, though, at the end of the first. They gave up 38. Ooh, Kuminga. Hey, somebody's going to get ejected, y'all. The ref had to hold Kuminga, like, push him back. Yeah, somebody's going to get ejected.
See that incident with Kuminga the other night?
Yeah.
Curry told that nigga, wake the fuck up. The DiVincenzo out there sleepwalking.
Lakers by 17. Joel Brown? Or he said minus 17. What's that? Is that what it is on the books? They got Boston favored by 17? No way. No way in here.
Absolutely not.
If that's the books, bro, woo-wee, that would piss me as a player. That gave me a little extra juice tonight. Y'all, I mean, man, I understand they're the best, and we 12th in the East. I mean, the West. But god dang, you think they 17 points better than us, and we at home coming off a rest, and they on a back-to-back? Hell no. That would give me a lot of motivation.
That's no respect for the Lakers.
Well, I don't know if that's I don't know if that's Joel Brown's, or I don't know if that's the book. He said Lakers minus 17. So I don't know if he's just saying that or
he said ABJ said
know what?
4. He said they got Boston to win by 4.
Boston played by that makes sense because they still number one team in the NBA. I think
that's an indictment. The Lakers should still be mad at that. A back-to-back game and the Lakers at home, and they just
the number one team in the NBA, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, you're not gonna favor or call it even for a team that's got double the losses that the other team.
They're on a back-to-back night.
I don't care if them bookers play 7 nights in a row. If you got a team that has twice as many losses as another team, there's no way you're gonna favor that other team unless they're missing key players. You just can't do it.
Yeah.
Now Vegas may vote for the Lakers. They may put their money on the Lakers. But what's the history with the Lakers? How have the Lakers looked on teams coming in on a back-to-back? We done lost critical games this year with teams playing back. So it ain't like we've given them plenty of ammunition to not favor us in a game like this. I think we got 3 losses with teams coming off back-to-backs. Played the Clippers the night before, play us and still beat us. I think Cleveland did it. Somebody just did it to us. Indiana did that game we lost to Indiana was a back-to-back. Remember they played the Clippers the night before?
Yep.
So I don't think that's disrespect. Celtics favored by 4. I don't think that's disrespect.
Let me ask you a question, Elder. And this might sound crazy.
Hey, salute, Bree.
But
salute, Bree.
Do you see to me it looked like William Gabriel, his activity and shit is missed with the Lakers.
William Gabriel is hurt.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like when they playing without him now.
Well, we had no size. He's 6'9", long arms, active. We don't have no size. So that's why that's why we look jacked up. Anthony Davis is literally the only size we got.
Mm-hmm.
You put Bryant in there for a little bit, but they still think Jones is really unplayable unless he's an emergency. So we lost our playable size when William Gabriel went out. I mean, think about it. Who's the backup power forward right now?
Bryant.
He's really who your backup center then?
All right.
He can't be both.
He can't be.
So you can put him wherever you want. We don't have another backup for the other one.
You're right. Yeah.
That's a charge. Oh, wow. That's a charge. You saw Giannis grab him, wrapped around him. I would hate playing against Giannis, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Giannis just literally puts his head down and just goes to the rim as fast as he can. That's
let me ask you,
dude.
Hey, Elder, let me ask you a question. What you think about Cleveland? What you think about Cleveland?
I think they're one of the top 4 teams in the East. I think they're close to Boston, believe it or not. They just young, and they got to get the Bickerstaff. He's got to figure out a way for Donovan Mitchell, teach him when to take over.
Yeah.
In the floor of the game, when you get a rhythm, do it, and then at the end of quarters. But he knocks them out of flow a lot because he's such a one-on-one dominant player. They just give him the ball and get out of his way. But you got an ultimate playmaker in Garland. Keep it in his hands. Let him get it to him. So, but I like
but
Cleveland.
Do you think that's
I think Cleveland? I'm gonna change that. They're top 3. I think Cleveland top 3 in the West right now. I think the top 3, and I think Milwaukee is head to shoulder better than everybody over there when they're 100% healthy. I do. I think they're heads and shoulders because they hit you at all 3 levels. They got a big, they got an all-star big, an all-star wing, and an all-star guard. It's too much. It's too much for teams.
I agree with you about Cleveland. I think once the second half, come on, it's still a fresh team. I think they're gonna really click on the second half of the season.
Man, I gotta commit. Like right now, Milwaukee is beating Golden State by 11 points, but they don't have the All-Star 2 guard, All-Star True Holiday ain't playing, and they getting a lot of these games done. They getting a lot of this done with a major guy being hurt.
Yeah, Middleton missed. Yeah, you're right. Middleton and Holiday been out damn near all season.
And they just getting it done, man. They just solid. I don't see, if they healthy, I don't see anybody. I don't see Brooklyn. I don't see Cleveland. I don't see Boston. I don't see them beating Milwaukee. I think Milwaukee's the best team in the NBA, honestly. I really do.
Yeah, I think they're just too big, too.
The only reason I give them a puncher's chance, the Lakers, if they're healthy and they get this roster balance, is because the Lakers is the closest thing to that, with a dominant big man, a dominant wing, and an all-star level guard. They're the only ones close to it.
Wait, hold up. Who the hell is the all-star level guard that we got?
I mean, you still got to say Russ is an all-star level guard.
Hey, he got to prove this.
What you think about the Clippers?
They don't have it at all the levels. They just got wings when you think about it. Yeah. They don't have an all-star level guard, and they don't have an all-star level big.
No, they don't.
So I think in the end, you'll be able to beat them. The reason they blew Boston out the other night, the Clippers do have a serviceable big man who's really good. Boston has no bigs right now.
Yeah.
And you think their wings play really good.
Yeah. You think the Clippers might make a move during the All-Star break before?
It depends. I don't honestly, I don't think the Clippers know what they need. I don't.
Wait, really?
I'm telling you, I
Wait, that's
don't.
funny though.
It's a few teams that may not know what they need, but
All right, what do we need as a Lakers? As a
oh,
Laker fan, what we need?
wings, and rebounding. Simple.
So
Wings
what you
and
mean?
rebounding.
What you mean by rebounding? So you think we need like another center?
When
Cause
you get bigger guys, they're gonna rebound. So when you get true wings, 6'7", 6'8", 6'9", 6'10", those guys are gonna rebound better.
so you
So if
don't
we
think
get
we need
wings
like
to
a?
go with Anthony Davis,
Mm-hmm.
real true wings, then we're gonna rebound the ball a little bit better. Yep.
I
Instead of
think the
having
Clippers.
our 6'1", well, right now, like if I ask you what's our best wing defender on the Lakers, who would you tell me?
Shit, LeBron. That's it.
No, you're wrong. Because he's
Who
Austin
not
is
even
it?
Austin
close.
Reeves. Austin Reeves.
And he's not even close.
Who is
Troy
it,
Brown.
bro? Troy
No.
Brown?
He's in the
Lonnie
top
Walker.
3.
Lonnie
No,
Walker.
Nah.
he's in the top. Lonnie Walker may be in the top 5 or 6
Dude,
on the team.
JT.
Our best, let's keep it real. Our 2 best wing defenders right now, unfortunately, is Patrick Beverly and Dennis Schroeder.
Are you serious, bro?
It's unfortunate. That's sad.
I'll take Reeves over Schroeder any day.
Yeah, you
Bro.
saying that, but I agree with Elder.
Yeah,
They've been
you just
playing
say
good
that.
D.
No, I'm not only saying it. I believe it.
Hey,
Nah,
I'm
So
gonna tell you,
tell-
hey, my
So
brother,
you
my
telling
brother.
me that they gonna guard?
if you look at it,
No,
you don't see,
not as good as
you don't
those 2
see
guys.
guys
They
blowing
don't.
past. You don't see guys blowing past Pat Bev and Schroeder. So
I
you
was-
looking at you.
You're right.
I get what Elder's saying because I was thinking more Troy Brown. But if you watch it,
Yeah.
Dennis Schroeder
I would
and
want
Pat
him out of
Bev,
all them other guys. I want
Uh-huh.
Troy over Walker or even Now Reeves is gonna get an effort. He's just not strong enough.
Yeah.
He's just not strong enough.
Yeah,
And them guys realize that.
and
And
they
a
go
lot of guys
past
in the
him.
league,
They go past him.
when they see Reeves in front of them, their eyes light up. So now
Hey,
you
bro,
got
that's
extra
barbecue chicken
confident.
for them, man. That's barbecue
You-
chicken right there.
Yeah, they know that. They don't. Hey, their eyes don't
No
light up when they
small
see
white boy
Patrick
out
Beverly.
there.
Hey, hold
I'm
on.
going to
Their
the
eyes,
cup.
their eyes don't light up when they see Patrick Beverly though, nor Schroeder.
Why
Even
not?
though
Why
they
not?
6', 6'1", they don't, bro.
Why not?
I'm
They don't
telling
Why
you.
light
not?
up because
So you
they dribble around
These
around them
guys
with their
know
eyes
that
closed.
they got to find
hold up.
different ways to score now.
So
Like
okay.
Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant
Uh-huh.
was efficient when the Lakers beat the Nets. Was he
Yeah.
not still efficient? Did he not still score well? But what Beverly did in that game was make Kevin Durant score in ways he don't like to score. Like without taking that comfort dribble and pulling up, he didn't get none of that. He turned, faced. If he put it on the ground, another guy was coming. That's why we was able to get a lead on him. Kevin didn't
So
get the flow of shots. He never got a flow
wait,
going to where
hold
you
up.
saw him make 3-4 baskets and you said, "Oh boy, here come Kevin." Never
So
happened. That's
so you
because of old boy defense.
so you telling me that KD when Patrick Beverly is guarding KD, he don't see no barbecue chicken?
Hold on, bro. Kevin Durant sees. I'm gonna answer your question the way you asked it. I'm gonna answer it.
Yeah.
He sees barbecue
Go ahead.
chicken every day, but Kevin Durant also knows that he wants to score a certain way. He wants to get to a certain spot every time. He wants to do it a certain way. Watch him play.
He want the
It's
he want the
very
easy
rare you see
buckets.
Kevin Durant catch and shoot. He don't catch and
Yeah.
shoot a lot. He don't have to. He likes that comfort dribble. He likes to go to his directions, to his spots, and raise up. Well, when you got a guy up under you like Beverly that's a pest, knowing that if you put on the ground, he's going to dive on that ball, now you can't do that. So now you got to try to get yourself in a position to where you can get in a position where you can be over him and just shoot over the dude. It's hard for him to dribble around Patrick Beverly. He's going to figure a way out, but it's going to be more difficult. So if you can limit their shots or make them take a lot more shots to get their numbers, you've actually done your job as a defender. That's why Beverly and Schroeder, they're gnats. When these guys, they can easily chase these guys through screens and they get up under them. Now, Bogdanovic exposed them. Why? He's a catch and shoot. He can do both, actually, but he's very good at catch and shoot. And did you see what he did the other day? He wasn't putting the ball on the ground for them. He came off that
Hey,
screen. As soon as he caught it, he
Yeah.
never even brought the ball down. He just goes straight up with it and shoot.
That's why they couldn't.
Yo,
That's why
I'm listening.
that in both games. They
I got a
couldn't
question for you,
throw.
I'm
man.
listening.
What you think about the Sacramento Kings? They've been on a tear.
They got a lot of good offense. I think the Sacramento Kings are built for the regular season, though. I don't see this success translate into the playoffs when it slows down. You can expose their weaknesses and then force them to do certain things. It's very good for the regular season. It's very good for regular season.
Hey, how y'all feel about Cam Reddish though?
About who?
Do y'all like Cam Reddish? I feel like we need to go get him because
I like Cam.
He's a defender. He can score, and he can shoot.
Cam
and he can play
Cam is just not locked in all the time.
But okay, let me ask you a question. Okay, since you said that, right? Playing with LeBron and AD, and maybe let's say like what I'm saying, we don't trade Patrick Beverly, with him with that trade. You think he gonna be locked in?
You don't know. You don't know. What if he has to go a game where he only gets 6 shots and stays out there 30 minutes? Is that gonna crush his spirit? And then when he come back the next game, he ain't gonna be as aggressive? I don't know. He's had issues everywhere he's gone. He's had issues of team officials and leadership questioning his motor and his desire to play basketball.
Okay, how many teams did he play for without, a superstar like LeBron and Anthony Davis? Because I feel like if he does come here and we do trade him, I feel like he's gonna want to play more, because LeBron and AD is on our team.
We'll never know that until he gets traded. That's a hypothetical. That's a guess at best. We don't know because the reason you can't know that because you can't tell me what motivates that young man.
And then not only that, if a guy got to get motivated by playing out of 450 players in the league, and because you have to play with LeBron James to be motivated, nah, I don't want a guy like that.
Hey, but guess what? But there's some players that are like that.
I don't care who it is. You should.
There are players that way.
That's what I'm saying.
They're normally not all stars. They're normally not all stars though, and they're normally not leading their team. And they're not a viable role player because you need that out of a role player. That's what people have questioned. And he'll get in and he'll have 2 or 3 good games. That potential show. They'll give him rotation minutes and they'll have 3 or 4 games. So it's like, where is he? He didn't even touch the ball in 12 possessions. What the hell? So that's just what happened.
Yeah.
Hey, but like low key, that's what happened with the Knicks too.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Like they were playing with a.
I don't care who it is. Somebody need to go get that center from Sacramento. That boy a beast, the white boy.
They just got him. What do you mean? They're not giving him up.
Yeah,
he just got traded there last year from Indiana.
Oh, okay. So is he on like
They traded Halliburton for him for Sabonis.
Yeah, but like he wasn't really doing that in Indiana. So why do you think he's so bad?
He was playing. He putting away better numbers in Indiana as he's doing now.
Yeah,
he was doing that in Indiana. Bro, he was doing Indiana.
Bro, he was an all-star in Indiana, y'all.
You sure he talking about?
He made the all-star team.
You sure he talking about Sabonis? Because Sabonis was putting up way better numbers he putting up than now. Like he
was balling over there, man. He was balling over there.
Sabonis was balling.
He was killing. And he was getting like 5 assists. He's getting like 20 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists.
Yeah.
He's way better than Indiana than now.
Was he playing good because of Miles Turner were out, or were they like playing together?
He was the one that made Miles. He was playing good and making all-star teams. That's why Miles Turner wanted out.
Exactly.
He didn't feel like he could get no shine with old boy there.
Exactly.
He wanted to be
then why the hell we didn't get his ass?
Who?
We have no Tyrese Halliburton. You have like it's easy to get him.
Tyrese Halliburton was one of the best young guards in the game. Yeah. They didn't really want to give him up, but they were committed to move one of those guards. They were committed to move Halliburton or Fox. Damn. Now they glad because Fox is acting like a number 5 pick in the draft.
I like Fox too, man. He a really good player too.
Hey, Elder, what you think about John Wall? You think he gonna last the whole season?
Damn.
I mean, playing like the Clippers playing him, yeah. He ain't playing a lot of minutes. He can't play back to back. They act like he coming off injury.
Hey, but no, but hold up, bro. Like on YouTube, right? You know how like you're saying like John Wall was playing pickup games, right, bro? Like when he was playing those pickup games, he looked like the same John Wall from from earlier.
I don't know why the Clippers ain't playing him more. I think he should be getting more minutes. I think he should be starting actually.
I think they saved him for the playoffs though. That's what I think.
Well, you got plenty of games to do that. I think he needs to get a good rhythm going because he didn't play all last year, and he was healthy.
Bro, what's up with the Warriors, bro?
They are swatting shots.
Bro,
That's the
swat
second
everything.
shot in a row. They done
Yeah.
swatted that smack into
Nah,
the
but
third
that's
row.
the third. No, that's the third because Giannis swatted one at the basket.
Giannis a beast, man. He is a beast. Get that out of here, Clay. What's wrong with you?
Hey, the Warriors,
What
man,
my boy Showtime say? Ain't no friends.
Yeah, Giannis, he plays like a player. That's why I like him. You know.
Yeah.
Man,
How y'all feel
Lopez
about
leading the league.
Memphis, though?
Lopez leading the league with games with 5 blocks or more. He got
Yeah.
6 games already with 5+ blocks. Man, good save, Giannis. Oh, they caught him out of bounds?
Yeah.
Hey,
That helped him up.
think about the Lakers giving Boogie Cousins a shot, man.
Hey,
I don't
said
think
that.
about it.
I'm
You
like,
know?
why not?
No,
Why
I
not,
don't.
man? Why not?
Why not?
Too old, and he don't fit what the Lakers need.
All right, well, okay. I mean, okay. I know this might be kind of crazy though, and I know like saying he's like a little bit older. I mean, now he's like 33 years old. But what about Whiteside, man? I know he's not doing
He don't
nothing
give the
right
Lakers
now.
what they need either.
Damn, what the fuck we need?
Wings. I'll say it again. Wings.
So you telling me once we get wings, we gonna be good?
That'll be the balance of the team. You got Gabriel. You got Bryant. You have
Honest, a bully,
AD as your big man. Then you'd have LeBron and whatever wings we bring in. Then you'd have still Troy Brown, Lonnie Walker. You still have Hillbilly Kobe. Now you wouldn't have Nunn. You wouldn't have Beverly, and possibly like Damon Jones and stuff like that. And that's not even getting rid of Russ. You still keeping Russ. You still keeping Schroeder. Those are your 2 smaller guards that can handle the ball for you.
Okay, so since he said that we gonna give up Damon Jones and we got Tom Bryant, who the hell gonna be our third center?
Why do you need 3?
Because AD gonna get hurt. Something he
Honestly,
might get hurt. We
okay,
don't know.
here you go.
Don't put that on him.
Boy
Put that
would
on
be
him, man.
I'm just keeping it real,
Don't
bro.
even
no
put
problem.
that
No
on him.
problem. You would have
Go ahead.
Wenyen Gabriel as your backup power forward to AD, but he also could be your third center easily. Easily. In this NBA, you don't need 3 7-footers. So
Shit.
he can
Hey, but
rotate.
don't.
That's his role. Oh boy can be the starting center when you need him, or he's really a backup center because AD's starting at center with that team.
Hey, just like in the bubble, right? When we had Dwight Howard, right? Wasn't AD playing good because of Dwight Howard was at center?
That helped him, yeah. But you still got a guy coming in can play the same amount of minutes, and he's playing okay in Bryant.
So you don't think us getting like another center is gonna help out AD?
I mean, it depends on who the center is. I don't want retread. I don't want him if they're old like Boogie Cousins. Boogie is horrible defensively.
No,
So when
I'm
he in there,
saying like a little.
It's horrible defensively, but did you see
hey
what
y'all,
he's doing
I
in
gotta take
Denver
a
last year?
call. Hold on, I'll be back. Y'all go ahead. I'll be back.
All right. So you. I mean, I'll take a chance on Whiteside though, cause you know what I'm saying. He fits that
Peace, fellas.
Dwight
Peace.
Howard. All right, man.
Boogie was backing up Yoke last year. He looked good, man. Real good.
Wait, was that before the injury or after?
Huh?
I said, was that before the injury or after?
No, this
Think
was
that
last
was
year.
after.
Boogie was healthy last year when he was backing up Jokic.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like Boogie. I like that move. We can go get him because he can play with AD when you know what I'm saying, when LeBron's tired.
Hey, here's a funny thing.
My boy Rod Tom, what up, bro?
What up with you, Ramos?
Boogie looks good on all these teams. Why they keep getting rid of him then? Somebody answer that question for me. I'm not denying that he didn't look good for Milwaukee. I'm not denying that he didn't look good for what's the name them. But why do these teams keep getting rid of him?
Why, Elder? Why you think? Because
you tell me. It's got to be something.
I know, but we don't know.
I do. They realize that Boogie's not the greatest locker room dude.
Yeah.
Boogie is very opinionated, so he's going to say things that's on his heart and mind. They don't want to hear that from the 13th, 14th guy. And they realize when he's on the court that Boogie is offensive-centric. So even though he's going to play well offensively, he gives it all back on the defensive end. He will throw your defensive rotations off and all that. So when you start doing your plus minus internally, you're not winning with him. He may get you 12 points, but he's gonna give up 15 to 20. And
Yeah.
that's the problem they have. And it ain't worth it. It's
Yo,
not worth it
pardon
if
me,
he's
fellas. Let
not.
me bust these wings down.
Yeah, it's not worth it if he's not a great locker room dude that's going to be encouraging and getting a lot of folk to follow him. So they realize that we're really not benefiting having him, so they let him go. Regardless of what he looks like, they're looking at the totality of it. And it's obvious, I don't think he's causing problems, but he still is the type of dude that's going to speak his mind. They don't want guys like that. They don't want guys like that, especially if you're the 12, 13 man.
Dang. So they want somebody that's gonna be quiet all the damn time and just do what they say.
Yeah.
Hit that nose down.
But look,
Makes a lot of sense.
Boogie type, he'll go off though. Like
I
if
didn't hear
somebody
nothing
say
you
something
said.
to
You
him,
broke up.
he'll get mad and just go.
Yeah, and I
If somebody say something to him,
I don't want to
Hey,
put stuff
get
on
mad.
him that I don't know for sure, but I know he's very opinionated and he will speak his mind. That's a fact about Boogie Cousins.
That's
and
a
I
fact.
know for a fact
That's a fact.
that teams and coaches don't like that coming from a guy that is a 12, 13, a bottom of the rung guy. They don't want to hear that from them guys because you're not coming in as a Boogie Cousins to be a team leader. That's not a role they need you for. So even if you're doing it in that sense, it's going to be received a little bit different. And then the way Boogie gonna say it is gonna be, man, we need to score more. We need this, and you're gonna be looking at it and saying, "See, you just want to shoot, or you just wanted this." It ain't gonna be really in a total team concept how you gonna get it. So again, there's a reason these teams take him on.
You right, cause see, it's a difference. Like you said, you don't want to hear it come from no 12th man. Coming from the top two players is one thing. When he was in Sacramento, they dealt with it.
Because he was the man in Sacramento.
Yeah, but I bet you
can't do that. The 12th man can't do that.
Boogie was still at Boogie. Teams will accept it.
Only way you could do that if you like a 12th man, but you was no problem child. Like a guy like the guy Jared Dudley. Like guys like that can do it.
Now they literally hired Dudley as a all. They gave him a player salary, but he really was a coach. He really was an assistant coach. And Dudley had the ear of the guys. They respected him. Everybody knew he was going to be a coach. What's he doing now? Coaching. You see what I'm saying? So that kind of guy, you can. That ain't Boogie's role. I don't see anybody talking about Boogie being a great coach. Boogie thinks he's still the man, too. And that's part of the problem. He goes in with that mentality that, I'm going to kill everything moving, but you're not a number one, number two, number three, number four option, bro. And you get guys that love him that'll go back and say stuff like, well, when he was with Golden State, he was a fourth option and still put up 16. And I'll say, what was their record? It wasn't like he was helping leading them to the playoffs. They still wasn't winning then. That's when they were horrible. That was on them years they were bad. So again, I don't have nothing personally against Boogie. It's just he don't fit what the Lakers need. We need veterans. We just don't need veterans like Boogie. We need guys like Rudy Gay. We need guys like Mike Conley. We need them kind of veterans.
He ain't gonna listen to LeBron. They'll be fighting.
No, he'll listen to LeBron because he want to keep his job.
They played together already, I think.
Yeah, they played together.
Where?
On the Lakers.
No, Boogie never played. Remember, he never got on the court.
He never got on the
court. He got hurt.
Yeah, in the locker room still, but.
Yeah, but hey, okay, good. What happened? The Lakers didn't re-sign him. They won a chip. They tried to offer him a ring, even though he was never played a game and all that, but they never looked to re-sign him. They went out and got a Marc Gasol. You have Boogie right there. What's the difference from Boogie and Marc Gasol? No. One's a great defender. One's a good offensive player. One's considered a very smart player. One is not. They went with Marc Gasol and paid him the money. Gave him more than a minimum deal for 2 years.
Yeah.
Did it work? No. But they went the safe route instead of going with Boogie. He was there. They could have re-signed him.
Hey, Elder, what's your thoughts on Montrezl Harrell?
I don't have thoughts on Montrezl Harrell.
Hold up, but why we gonna have thoughts with him?
I don't think about it. But I mean, what's to think about? He's barely getting minutes in Philly. He barely getting minutes in Philly.
Like going from a 6 man.
We don't need him back, bro. Hey,
Montrezl Harrell did not, to me, everybody want to, not everybody, some folk, not everybody, some want to blame others for Montrezl's failures, like LeBron and Clutch. And no, you got to elevate your game, bro. You wanted starter money. You wanted to go somewhere and be featured as one of the better big men scoring wise. Well, there's other things you got to do. You can't keep playing the way you playing, where you 6'7", undersized. You can score in there, but you limited on your range, and you play zero defense. Zero.
He should have took that money.
And here's another problem. Guys like Montrezl Harrell, who is just like Boogie, not going to close his mouth, going to be very opinionated, going to say what's on his mind. Those kind of guys can't turn money down. You got an opportunity to get money, just take it.
You got to.
Got to. Because your opportunities ain't going to be there like everybody else's. It's just not. And to me, I never cared for Montrezl Harrell like that. I didn't. When he signed with the Lakers, I'm like, cool, 6-man, whatever. But I didn't care for him like that as a player because he was very limited to me. I'm like, yeah, you may win some games in the regular season with him, but playoffs, I'll be able to shut him down easy.
Yeah, he can't.
I'll be able to shut him down.
Can't even beat out Duke. Really. He can't even beat Duke.
The Clippers let him go. The Clippers let him go for the simple fact they got tired of him being a locker room cancer. They got tired of him being a locker room cancer, and he wasn't worth it. And he bet on himself. He bet on himself. He bet on himself, and it didn't work. Just like old boy Schroeder did.
And see what Elder basically saying, and this is true, and this is what I always, I always want to do. I always want to talk to be like in a seminar, talk to young players in the league, because they see one person do it. Like Elder said with the Clippers, they look at him. They got Kawhi, Paul George. They got other guys. They looking at it like he's not worth this headache. Certain guys can't do that. You got to be on top of your game if you're going to be a headache. Or of course, you got to be a guy that, like Trez, he one-sided. Now, if he played tremendous defense, then it'd probably be a different story. He was one-sided of the ball. People can live with a guy. You could find another guy that just do what he do, score.
He high energy, all that, but the stuff that comes with it, off the court issues in the locker room, running your mouth, they ain't dealing with that, bro. Paying you all that money, they ain't finna deal with that.
Hey, Randall is like a little bit like, I mean, when Randall was a rookie, he was a little bit like him too. I mean,
Randall's much more talented than him, and he's less opinionated. Randall just kind of want to play. He thinks he's the man. He thinks he's been disrespected, but I don't hear the stuff that Randall's a locker room cancer. I've never heard that.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying like the basketball wise. You know what I'm saying? He when he was with the Lakers, he was a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like one.
He was young, bro. He was a rookie. He was young. He was a rookie.
He was.
Remember, he was a rookie. So he's different now. He's more mature, but I don't want Randall back now because of his contract, and we already have a all-world 4. I prefer AD to play the 4. I do. I think he's better at the 4.
Do y'all think the Knicks might trade Randall too, or you think they're gonna keep?
Oh, they trying. They definitely trying.
So why nobody biting on him anyways? Why nobody biting?
He just signed a new contract. He got 4 years left, almost $100 million. And nobody want that.
Yeah. Just like the Heat,
think about it, Randall will be if you're a contending team, he'll be at best your third best player at best. At best, he'll be your third best player. And Randall, one of them guys that really, he needs the ball in his hand to be effective. He's at best when you put the ball in his hand and let him go to work.
I feel like he would be kind of deadly. He'd be deadly at the Warriors, because he can shoot that 3-pointer a little bit. Better Randall.
Yeah, I just don't want him on a team where I got a guy that's much better than him in his position. That's against how they kept Kuzma.
No, I know. I'm saying that Randall might be good for him on the Warriors though. Because he can space the floor. You know what I'm saying? The Warriors like spacing the floor.
The problem is where you gonna put him. You taking Looney out your lineup?
Oh no, bro!
Hold on. You gotta take somebody out. You taking Draymond Green out your lineup?
Yeah, hell yeah. Look that. Who
He
cares,
is not
bro?
hold on. He's not the facilitator at all.
But
Nor is
listen,
he
hey,
smart. Nor can he play defense like Draymond Green. Now he's
but
bigger and he can score better, but he don't do none of that other stuff better than Draymond. So I wouldn't like that for them because they need guys that smart to get them the ball. Randall ain't that dude.
Yeah, Draymond is smart though.
Very
yeah, I
smart.
mean,
And
yeah,
he's a
he's
great
smart.
defender.
But
You got to give him props for what he does well. He's a great defender. He's very smart. He can facilitate that offense. He can guard pretty much 2 through 5. You see what I'm saying? Randall can't do that. So I don't think that's a good fit for them. I'm telling you, to me, I done scoured the league. To me, the best fit for Randall is Charlotte. They need a guy to come in and do what Miles Bridges did. And Randall pretty much put up the same numbers that Miles Bridges put up.
Yep.
And with LaMelo Ball, he's a point guard, but he's not one of these points that dominates the ball, y'all. He don't have to have the ball in his hand, 97% of the time to do what he do. He's great off the ball. People forget he played 2 guard his whole career.
yeah,
Lonzo was the point, not him.
Yeah.
So I like him in Charlotte, especially if they know they're not going to get Miles Bridges back. I think they should go after somebody like him.
And Randall more of a true power forward. He's bigger. Miles Bridges is a small forward.
But with those guys, Miles Bridges he ain't much bigger. He may be a little taller. I think they probably weigh the same. And Miles Bridges is super athletic. But and they both play decent defense. But Miles Bridges I think Miles Bridges is a better scorer than him, honestly. Randall can score, but Miles Bridges is a better scorer.
I don't know that because
I do.
They both get it the same way. What area he better than? They both
I think he shoots the ball better than Randall. I think
Randall. People don't realize Randall averaged 20 points, like six times, years.
But he's really only had 1 year where he was efficient with the scoring.
Nah, but he never was under 47.
Salute, y'all.
Miles Bridges been under that. Like Randall more. Like Randall, you look at his numbers, you be like, damn. Outside,
I'm gonna take. Hey, let me ask you this, Kareem.
Every year.
Kareem, let me ask you this: who you taking?
No, go ahead.
It depends on my team.
Wow.
Like, it depends.
I don't care who on my team.
Bridges is younger.
I don't care who on my team. I'm taking Miles Bridges over Randall. He's just a better player, in my opinion.
For me, I'm taking Randall. For me, bro, I'm taking Randall.
Y'all not getting any trades to the deadline, man.
We ain't talking about trade. We're not talking about. Hey, don't come here talking about stuff we ain't talking about. We ain't talking about
I'm just saying though, y'all got these whole ass ideas.
Why you bringing it up, nigga? We're not talking about trades.
Hey, that was the title though.
So. That. No, it wasn't. We ain't talking
that
about
was
that.
The title.
Don't come here an hour later. Don't come here no hour later trolling, nigga. Come here no hour later trolling. Stay with the topic, nigga. There you go.
Yeah.
We talking about players. We comparing players right now.
I've been more right about your team than your team. So don't sit up there act like that.
That's a lie. He just here trolling, y'all. That's what Herm do.
I'm not trolling. I'm telling the truth, though.
You ain't telling no truth. You've been right about Russ. That's it, nigga. Shut up.
Man, I've been right about.
Hold on, what was he right about? I want to know what the hell was he right about, though.
The Lakers weren't gonna trade him before the season started. That's the only thing he been right on, y'all. Again, he come to troll. Ignore trolls, all right? Get back to.
I'm not a troll. I just say shit that y'all don't like to hear, and then when I end up being right,
saying shit we not even talking about. I can see if we were talking about that dumb shit. You come here starting new conversation. Nobody want to talk about that shit. That's a troll.
Talk about Miles Bridges and Julius Randle, man.
Worry about
y'all know damn well Julius Randle better than Miles Bridges right now.
Sorry ass Memphis Tigers. They might well be the Memphis Tigers.
But Memphis Grizzlies will kick y'all ass any day of the week, girl. Any day of the week we'll kick y'all ass. Any day of the week. Cause AD soft as shit still. So don't act like we won't rough his ass up. And don't act like y'all got a motherfucker that can hold y'all. So don't sit up there and act like y'all the shit. Y'all ain't shit still. And y'all not gonna make the playoffs. And I keep telling your ass that, and I'm gonna tell you again, fuck the Lakers. And
Yeah,
fuck
so
what
she
you talking
talking
about.
shit.
So put your money where your mouth is. When we
I
play
know you
y'all, we're
ain't
gonna
talking.
kick y'all
I
ass.
know you ain't
We're gonna
talking,
kick y'all ass.
Mister. I need to back out a bit. Shut your ass
No,
up.
I'm talking about
Shut
with
your ass
Brooklyn.
up.
I don't see because the
And for them
turmoil
weak
with
ass
Brooklyn.
Bulls, nigga.
No,
And
I
for them
didn't.
weak
No, I
ass
didn't.
Bulls.
I did back out with the Bulls. I said we still gonna make the playoffs. I'm
All right.
still
So we
standing
still.
on that.
Everybody heard that. We still on with the Bulls. Then everybody that
Yeah, I'm
heard that.
still on with that. We gonna
All
make
right,
the
cool.
playoffs still. We gonna get
Cool.
our ass kicked first round, but we making the
Yeah.
playoffs.
Them
I'm
niggas is
standing
not
on
making
that.
the playoffs. Watch.
Yes, we is.
Let me see here. Let me look at this schedule.
Y'all
See
ain't
when we
making the
play.
damn playoffs. I
When we
know
see
that.
the punk ass niggas again.
Cause
Let me
who the
see.
fuck y'all gonna knock out the
We're
spots
gonna
for y'all
see.
to make the playoffs? Who
We're
the
gonna
fuck
find.
y'all gonna knock out? Y'all
We're gonna
can't beat
find.
Portland in the 7-game series.
Oh my God. This nigga on crack.
Y'all can't beat the
This
Kings
is
in the
why we got
7-game
this nigga on
series.
crack.
Y'all
We
can't
hey
beat the
Herm,
Mavs in the
hey Herm, you already missed that portion of the conversation. We already had that portion of the conversation. Kings were not worried about their ass. They built for the regular season. They definitely not built for the playoffs. Shut your dumb ass up. Told you nigga he's a troll. He don't want to come in and tear up the atmosphere.
Ain't nobody
About
running.
dumb shit.
Nobody running away with nothing in the West, bro.
Nobody, bro.
Nobody.
Nobody run away with nothing. I'm looking at the standings right now. And from first, what's this is sad. From first to 10th, you got 4.5 games. That's
Damn,
what I'm
that's
looking at.
sad.
4.5 games. From first to, because 10th is playing, right? I want to get the playoff right. That's playing is 10th. That's why I did the 10, y'all, so everybody know. From 10th to first is 4.5 games. Who's running away? Who's running away? From 10th place to third place is 2 games.
But you know, Phoenix always gonna go on that little
Phoenix
17 game
They
winning streak.
Phoenix is 4. They're not even in the top 3 right now. Who cares though? Because there's plenty of games to go. Plenty of games to go. Again,
Yeah,
nobody's running away. The team that's in the 6th spot, because that's the guaranteed playoff spot, right? You don't have to go to play in. They got
Nobody worry about
they
y'all.
got they got 3. Hey, they got 3 less losses than the Lakers. But we can't beat these teams, man. Shut up.
Y'all
They got
can't beat them
3.
in the 7 games. Y'all ain't shit, Elder. Y'all
They
not
got
good.
3
Y'all are
less
not good.
losses. They got
And you
3
go
less losses.
and you want to trust a nigga that you call street clothes? You gonna trust Anthony Davis. So you got
I
your
trust
faith
him
in
more than
AD.
you.
So
I
you
trust
got
him more.
faith in Anthony Davis.
Yo, you can't control injuries, bro. If AD
Man,
healthy,
fuck Andrews.
he's
AD
gonna
is not
dominate
in
everybody.
here.
He's showing you right now.
So
He's showing you right.
you
Can't
trust
nobody
Anthony
guard
Davis,
him.
Elder. Yeah, sure you trust him.
The
He
nigga
gonna
healthy, hell
guard
yeah.
himself. Nobody ain't worried about a nigga that gonna shut himself down.
The last 12 games, the niggas averaging 35 and 14.
And don't, hey, my brother,
Whatever,
you
Come on,
wasting your time arguing with this troll ass nigga. He hate LeBron. He don't want to see the Lakers do well, so that's all he come and do is spew that dumb shit. And hope at the end of the day that he right. You ain't got to entertain that shit.
Nah, but
That's why I told you the nigga's a troll.
Elder, so you trust Anthony Davis? I'm asking you
More
a
than
point
you,
blank
yes.
question.
I trust him more than you. Anthony Davis is actually doing everything I said he would do at the beginning of this year. Go back and look, Herm. I was the one that said when they asked me on the player's choice, who's the 2 players I said they're going to be MVP. Do you remember who I said they were? You had to pick one from the East, one from the West. You remember who I said?
Yeah. But you
Yeah,
still
I
gonna
know. So I
trust.
thought.
You
See,
still
now he
gonna
want to
trust
change
him.
directions. Hey, now he want to change
You still
directions,
gonna
y'all.
trust him. You
Now
still
he want
gonna
to change
trust him.
directions. Nigga, I already
You
told
gonna
you.
trust a nigga like
I
him?
trusted the L.O. nigga. I trusted him before he played a game this year. And I said he was going to be playing. I said he's the MVP. That's what I said. Now, the Lakers' record ain't there, but you can't tell me the nigga ain't playing on the MVP level. Not an all-star. Not an all-NBAer. The nigga's playing on an MVP level. Just like I said. This is the first year since coming in from the bubble, that he's been healthy going into the offseason. And he's showing the league, can't nobody guard me.
Nobody.
Hey, Elder, out of all the shit you talk about, you look at all those games he's scoring 30 plus points. I bet you most of them against mediocre bad teams.
He
And
put
you
up
look
40.
that up then.
Hey,
You like to look up everything else. Look that up then, Elder. Look that up then. You like to talk about everything
I'm
else.
right here
He doing
doing
that
it.
shit against
I'm doing
bad
it right.
teams.
Hold on.
Who cares about the team? You
Hold
did
on,
it
y'all.
against
No.
dominant players.
Hold on.
Man, fuck that fanboy
I
shit. Y'all
got
gotta
it.
tell the truth, man. Y'all gotta
I
tell the
got it.
fucking truth.
I'm right here. I'll read them off. Nigga.
Go ahead and read them off, nigga.
Hold on.
Read off the players he played.
Is Philly
Man,
a bad
shut
team?
your ass up.
Hold on, nigga. Hold on. I'm going backwards too. We already know Detroit's a bad team. We know that. Is Philly a bad team?
They mediocre.
Are they? Let me re-ask it. Is Philly a playoff team?
They gonna make the playoffs, yes. That's one. Come on.
Burger on their ass. Is Toronto a playoff team? He didn't play. Hold on. He didn't play.
He didn't play that game.
He didn't play that game. The Wizards is mediocre. Right? The Bucks, are they a playoff team?
That's two. Come on.
The Trailblazers, are they a playoff team?
That's three. Come on.
The Pacers, are they a playoff team?
I don't know they can keep up what they got going though, so
Where
I don't
are they
know.
at? Hey, Herb, where are
They
the Pacers
bored
at right
but
now?
they are a playoff team right now.
They're
that's
number 4. They're not just a playoff, they're number 4.
But they a playoff team right now, so that's 4.
Thank
Come
you.
on.
I know the Spurs are not that good. Are the Suns a playoff team?
They are. But what's his numbers though?
These are the.
I'm saying 30 or more points.
He got 30 against all these teams. All the ones I'm reading you. He got 30 against all these teams.
That's 5 with the Suns. Come on.
You acting like he didn't dominate the good teams too, Herm. He actually played better against the good teams. More rebounds, more points.
He did his damage against them sorry ass Pistons and them sorry ass Spurs teams.
Stop that dumb shit. I just proved you wrong. I named more playoff teams than I did sorry teams. And he did it against them both. So what you supposed to do against bad teams? Play bad? You respect that? If he don't dominate them, you're going to talk about it. When he does dominate them, you're going to talk about it. You meet in the narrative that I know. You hate the Lakers, you hate LeBron. That's why you're here talking shit, dumbass.
That's all he do.
That's it, nigga.
That's all I do. Okay.
That's all.
Think about it.
So when I told these niggas, when I told every fucking Laker fan last year that y'all motherfuckers weren't gonna make the playoffs before the season started, y'all called me a hater, but guess who ended up being right? Me. I was right. I told y'all before the fucking season started y'all weren't gonna make the playoffs. And I said the same thing again, and it's gonna happen the same way again. Y'all not that good, Elder. It's just the damn truth.
Elder, Dennis asked this question. I want because everybody been asking me yesterday too. He said, "Who you would take, Kuzma or Bogdan?"
It depends on honestly. Hold on, Dennis. It depends on what I got to give up. Honestly, I like both players, but it depends on what I got. Honestly, no. Let me go back and say it now. I would prefer Bogey in this situation. I've seen what Kuzma's going to do behind AD and LeBron. Bogey has already shown me that he can be highly efficient, highly effective offensively, but being the third or fourth option. He did it on them Utah teams for all those years that they was number 1 in the West. So I think Bogey is a better fit for the Lakers. Now, you have advantages with Kuzma, though. He can score. He going to be inconsistent, but Kuzma brings you better defense. And because Kuzma's younger, I think you got to give up more to get Kuzma than you do Bogey. So that's why I was saying in the beginning, it depends. If I got to give up 2 picks for Kuzma or 1 protected for Bogey, I want Bogey for 1 protected. But if I could get Kuzma for 1 pick, I'm going to go ahead with the young guy. I'm going to go ahead with the young guy who's already used to LA and going to bring me better defense. The reason why I'm saying Bogey over him, because I know for Kuzma, it's going to cost you more than what you want to give up.
It's going to cost more.
That's the number one reason. It's going to cost you more. Because I will vote on the side of a defensive player. You see what I'm saying? Kuzma can be electric offensively. I think he's matured, so I think he would fit a little bit better with the Lakers now than he was then, but it's going to cost us more. I wouldn't want Kuzma for both of those picks. I wouldn't. Because remember, I gave up Kuzma to get Russ and a pick. So now I got to give up 2 to get him back? No, sir. Not doing it. And here's the reason why, too. Kuzma gonna be a free agent at the end of the year. If he really wants to come back to LA, I ain't giving up those picks. I'll just sign him in the offseason. I'll actually have enough money to sign Kuzma because he ain't got to get a max deal. Definitely have to come back to LA.
He only worth 18 to 20 million.
He could come back to LA and they can do the 4-year. That the same deal they offered Schroeder, they can get him for that. They could get him for that easily. 21, 22 million a year. Easily.
I think he's more than 18 to 20, but
yeah, I'm just saying how the Lakers roll. They may show a little loyalty to him. But if I go through the season with Russ and we got those picks and I got that money to sign the guy, Kuzma's high on my list to re-sign if he wants to come back to LA, which I believe he do. I believe Kuzma do. He never wanted to leave LA. I believe Kuzma will come back, especially with that kind of bump, because people forget he only making 13 now. He can add almost $9-10 million to his salary. He come back for that. And Kuzma will be in the starting role for the Lakers because they would just start Kuzma at 4, LeBron at 3, and AD at 5. It's a different role for him now. But I don't want him for those 2 picks. No. I don't want him for those 2 picks. Hope I answered your question.
Man, but to be real though,
shut your cabin ass up.
Y'all just in a bad spot, bro. Man, like all the teams the top 8 teams in the West, y'all not better than them teams.
I disagree.
Hold on,
I disagree.
I'm sorry, but I got a Cash App. I got a Cash App from Lady Laker. She said for Herm, too old to be acting like a Spice Girl.
I mean, lady, what's her name again?
Lady Laker.
Hey, baby. Man, hey, baby, I know you let Elder with his educational wisdom that he got and all this shit convince you of things.
Just real.
But Elder ain't been fucking right about his team for years, and you guys want to sit up there and keep listening to this man setting y'all dreams. If y'all want to face reality and realize what the Lakers are gonna be, listen to me, because I've been telling y'all motherfuckers how y'all gonna be for the last 2-3 years.
Hey, Herm.
So I mean, y'all need to listen to me. Don't listen to Elder. Hey, baby. Don't be mad at me. Don't subliminals, baby, because you see me in person, baby. You gonna love me. You see me in person. Don't start this shit. That baby, you a kid. You'll be like, man, I want to kiss that man. You see me, you gonna be, I want to kiss that man. I'm sorry that I talked that shit to him.
You want to be Ludacris looking ass? Ludacris drunk ass uncle at the strip bar.
Herm, you got to show the camera now.
I'm driving though. I'm driving right now.
Is Ludacris drunk uncle at the strip club? That's what that nigga is.
Look at Elder trolling with me tonight. Know what I'm talking about, El. Know what I'm talking about.
Hey, I don't agree. I'm gonna tell you right now. I think the Lakers, they get healthy, get this balance. I actually think they're better than 4 or 5 of those teams. And actually, and I'm saying better as in they can finish the year better than. I think the Lakers can beat any of them. If the Lakers are healthy and they do a wise trade and get just a little bit of wing help, I got the Lakers, if they're healthy, I got them beating all them teams. I'm not afraid of none of them teams. None. Pelicans would probably give the Lakers
over the
biggest.
Man, it's 9 teams that I guarantee that y'all
win. Right now or with a trade?
Say it again?
You saying right now or with a trade?
No. I said the Lakers got to get the trade. The Lakers are not a championship team until they balance that roster. They got to get wings. We cannot keep going with 6 foot and 6'1" guys being our best wing guys. I got to be real about that. They get wings though with this, and again, thing is the Lakers got trade chips. The key is, I mean, think about it. That's actually a pretty fair trade they offered Detroit. We just don't know what the restrictions is. Say the Lakers said top 20 restricted, y'all. I see why Detroit would have turned that down there. I wouldn't do that deal. If the Lakers came and said, I'm going to offer you this first round pick, but it's top 20 restricted, I'm not taking that deal. Yeah. So we don't know how restricted it is.
I think fair is lottery protected. I think that's fair.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't think again, you got to understand. Detroit gave up 3 first-round protected picks to get that number 12 player. Those were heavily protected. They already showing you they don't want that. So lottery is 14, bro. That's half the draft. It's only 30 guys drafted. You want to protect half the draft? To me, if they top 8 or better, I would hope the Lakers don't go better. But if they actually top 10 is fair to me. Top 10 protected. I would even possibly do 8. I would even possibly do top 8
that's
protected.
fair. 10 is
Yeah,
fair.
but I think if it's worse than that, I don't do that deal if I'm Detroit. I don't do that deal because you got to give the illusion that you can keep him, you like him. You got to get that illusion. I know Detroit signed him because they just wanted to make it more appealing for teams that wanted to trade for him. They wanted him locked up and couldn't go nowhere. But they got to get that facade that they like him and he can just stay there and play. He's not going to be able to stay there and play because when all them guys get healthy, they're not going to have those kind of options and minutes for him because he's going to be hurting. He's already hurting guys like Sadiq Bey and all that. He's already hurting them, taking their minutes. And you need them guys to develop. So that deal may happen.
They got to make their mind up. You in last place.
Hey, the 15th will reveal because we'll see if somebody that signed this weekend, over the summer, if they getting brought into the deal. You know what I'm saying? Because again, don't be mad, y'all, if they switch up and try to get one of the Lakers back. Because see, don't be mad when y'all hear. And I'm just trying to warn y'all all now. Don't be mad when the 15th come up and you hear names like Lonnie Walker or Troy Brown, guys like that they asked for. And the Lakers say, nope, we good. Don't be mad. Because honestly, $2 million, I'm trying to get Troy Brown, y'all. I ain't lying. In any deal. If I need a little filler, he's my filler. I want Troy Brown. Sorry. And I'm holding that for a hot minute. Now, it may not be the end all, but I got to at least ask. 6'7", wing defender, shoot confidently. Man, I want that dude.
Hey, Elder, why y'all think y'all gave up Malik Monk?
Because they liked what's his name? Walker better. And I can't be mad at him.
Oh.
Walker's a better defender. He, believe it or not, because Malik Monk is super athletic, but Walker's even more athletic. And he's bigger.
Walker bigger.
He's 6'4" and he's more athletic. He's a better defender. And he's scoring this year on the same level. Now, he don't shoot the 3 ball as good as old boy, but he's just as efficient scoring as
he averaged more points.
I know. But he starts, and old boy don't.
Lonnie Walker's shooting 39% from 3 right now.
Who does?
Lonnie Walker's shooting 39% from 3.
He right there. I think Malik Monk shooting over 40 though. Malik Monk lighting it up. He getting major consideration for 6th man of the year. Malik Monk is.
Yeah, because you sure?
Again, he offered us something that we needed. We needed a guy that was bigger, and we needed a guy that could play defense. He added athleticism. Even though Malik Monk was athletic, he added athleticism on top of that. And we get old boy making some money. I'm gonna tell you right now, he making some money. Somebody gonna offer. It's a weak free agent class. If you need a guy like that, athletic, young, can score on all 3 levels, you can play in LA. You can play anywhere. I promise you can. You just need the opportunity. Let's keep it real. Old boy didn't give him the same opportunity that LA given him. I didn't see him get that in San Antonio. He didn't. That's why when I did that thing on the player's choice about who you gonna start, bench, or cut, that's why I cut Pop. Pop want guys that's gonna fit his system. If you don't fit his system 100, you ain't getting the opportunities that you need. I want a more flexible, versatile coach. That's why I had Steve Kerr as the bench coach. I still started Phil Jackson because he's the best coach of all time, but you know.
Yeah, I get how you're thinking on that. Pop.
Yeah. Now again, I had to be honest and tell him I'm not a Pop fan, but really, if I get that option, it would have nothing to do with my personal feelings towards Pop. You know, Laker, what's the name, hate stuff. It would have nothing to do with that. I actually like Steve Kerr in that role more. I think he can do more with more players. Pop is gonna want a specific kind of guy, and if you ain't that guy, he's not gonna play you as much. He's not gonna get you rotating, or gonna want to get rid of you. I'd rather have Steve. Like if I'm a GM and I gotta hire a coach, I'm actually hiring Steve before I hire Pop. I am. And I know some people say that's blasphemy, but it is what it is. That's just my opinion. I like the versatility and the flexibility of Steve Kerr more than I do Pop. And he's been more dominant. Let's just keep it real. Pop won, 5 chips in 20 years, 15 years? How long did it take for them to win that? 15 years? And Kerr done won, 4 chips in 8 years? That's a little more dominant to me.
I don't know. I think Kerr had better players though with Steph and all that.
I don't agree with that. Name all them Hall of Famers that Pop had. So I don't agree with that. Pop had Tim Duncan, Kawhi Leonard, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili. Where are the better players?
Well, they should have won the one.
David, hold on. I'm sorry. David Robinson. Where's the better players? Where they at? I'm waiting.
Clay and Steph, they damn near better than all the players though.
They better than Tim Duncan?
No, but I mean they better than their wings they had though, I think.
Bro, I named Hall of Famers. You do understand that, right? Clay is questionable Hall of Fame. He'll make it. But Clay is not people are not gonna rank Clay over them other guys, bro. Definitely not David Robinson.
Yeah, Ginobili a better player than Klay Thompson, hands down. Tony Parker too.
That's what people gonna say, yeah. So, but if you go, the best player they had is Tim Duncan. Compare him to the best player they got. What's his name? Steph Curry. Who's better? Tim Duncan. He's ranked higher than him in everybody's list.
Yeah.
So you go to the next best player.
End of the day, David Robinson.
Davidson Robinson is the second best player.
He's a top 75 guy.
He's better than Klay Thompson. No, I don't agree with that. He had better players. They tried to tell me that the night I said that. I'm like, I don't agree with that. His total teams were better. No, bro, you better go look at them rosters. They both had great individual players to play with. I just think old boy did more. Now, do I believe that Pop's era is tougher than this era? I do. That's my personal opinion, though. I still think the reasons I like Kerr is because he's more flexible. He adjusts. He can do more with more types of players.
Yeah.
That's why I like him. So I don't have to go in the draft and say, I got to get a guy that fit Pop. I can just take the best talent and let Kerr do what he do with it. Feel the same.
Yeah, that's why I like what. That's what I like what Kerr did.
Giannis be hooking, man.
Yeah.
He will grab the back of your shirt. I will force them to make that call every time he did it. I get texts, I get whatever. I will force them to make that call. Because every time he wrapped that arm, that gives him balance. He already coming like a darn, man. They getting their heads blown in. Y'all watching the game? 80 to 59? Jesus. They not playing good on the road either this year. Golden State play good at home, but they do not play good on the road. I ain't afraid of them either. I ain't afraid of Golden State. I ain't afraid of nobody in the West. Nobody. If we healthy, we get balanced, I'm not afraid of nobody in the West.
Yeah, it seems like Golden State ain't playing the same defense.
Especially them young ass Memphis pups. Nobody's scared of them niggas. They ain't the same this year. What's their record? Oh, they number 2. They got 9 losses. They all right. They made for the regular season though. They ain't no playoff main team. The Suns, the Clippers, the Pelicans. I got no faith in the Nuggets at all.
They'll beat y'all, man.
I bet they wouldn't. Not no 7-game series. They wouldn't.
I bet that.
We're gonna find out there. You may get your chance. We're gonna find out. But if the Lakers healthy going into it, and we got that roster balance, I'm taking all bets. Playoffs a whole different beast, bro. Whole different beast. They would have whooped Phoenix ass 2 years ago if Anthony Davis didn't get hurt. You saw it. Them games weren't competitive. Not really, they won't.
I'm glad your ass got faith, because I keep telling your ass, man, you dead ass wrong, man.
We're going to find out. Now, the Lakers come out tonight, and let me find out what your excuses are. Because if the Lakers lose, we all know what you're gonna say. I told you so. What you gonna say if the Lakers win tonight?
If they win today, that'll be another big win on that notch, and you might
And
have to
y'all,
take, and you gonna have to give them full credit for that. You can't take
here
away no
comes the
credit for them being the best team in the NBA.
here comes
Right.
the backhand compliment. Because he
Nah,
stated,
but here's what I'm gonna say about Boston, cause I predicted it. The folks thought I was crazy, Elder. Man, goddamn Mookie thought I was crazy because he didn't believe in his Clippers yesterday. So I told Mookie, I said, I'm gonna be real with you. I think Kawhi Leonard and Paul George gonna be motivated. They're gonna make a statement. They made a statement, and I said they're gonna prove that Boston is not a championship team, and they did.
I have no idea why Mookie wouldn't. The Clippers have always shown those type of games they gonna get up for. So I don't know why he didn't think they wouldn't be, and they got everybody back. And Boston didn't. Remember, Boston don't got no big men on the
Yeah,
ship.
no, Norman Powell just didn't play for the Clippers.
Yeah, but I mean, all the other guys is back. Luke Kennard, Kawhi, everybody's back, and they got their big men. See, Boston didn't even bring Al Horford on the trip. So, and old boy already still out. Allen, or not Allen? What's his name?
Williams.
Rob Williams. So they don't really have no big men. They don't really have no big men. So Boston's struggling on this road trip. I know they want to play good tonight. The problem is this game plays into the strength of Boston, though. Why? If you want to get going, you need your two superstars to get going, right? Right? You need your superstars to get going. They wings. Who the Lakers gonna have guard them?
Because you ain't gonna be able to stop both of them.
They're not gonna be able to stop neither. They too little. Old boy is probably the best. One of the him and Middleton are probably to me, and KD. KD does a good job of this too. Those three are the best guys in the league of shooting over people, in my opinion.
Yeah,
they're the best guys in the league. Good job, Middleton. Yeah. Middleton, Tatum, they do a good job. Old boy got that one dribble and he got that high jump shot. Brown to shoot over you, man. Them little guys are not gonna be able to guard them two dudes tonight. So if they get going, we in trouble. They'd be better putting Lonnie Walker on old boy and putting Brown on old boy. And if that ain't working, I'm putting AD on Tatum. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm putting who else they got big? I'm putting AD on Tatum. I'm not gonna front. I'm putting AD on Tatum.
But the only way y'all can win, y'all gotta run everything through AD and control the pace of the game by running it through AD.
I agree with that statement. I agree with that statement. It does need to go through AD. I agree. Yep. Fully agree.
If LeBron fuck around and be on one trying to go at Tatum or go at Jaylen Brown, it might be a long game for y'all. But if y'all running it through AD, I want to see y'all first goddamn 5 possessions. AD should get the first 5 shots.
Yeah.
And I'll take it serious then. I be okay, the Lakers real deal coming with it tonight.
They got no size, but everywhere else they're big. Boston is just big everywhere else. You put old boy in, he's 6'4", Brogdon. You put the other guard in, White, he's 6'5", 6'6". Even old boy is 6'3", 6'4". And he a bruiser. He a bowling ball, smart. Then you got old boy at 6'6", Williams. You see what I'm saying? The only small guy they really got is Pritchard. He's the only little guy they got. I don't like the matchups tonight. I don't. Me personally.
I don't know if you remember last year when we played Boston and they put 80 on Tatum in the fourth quarter.
They had to. We won that game though, didn't we?
Yeah, 80 put them clamps on that nigga too.
Hey, you got to get length on a guy like that. You got to. You got to put length on him. So I would be considering spot, put AD on him. Certain times I may put Bron just to body him. You know what I'm saying? Not to keep him on there long, not to put him on the island by himself, just to get physical. Hey, Bron, make him. He's smart enough too. Make him go baseline right to AD. Make him go baseline to AD. You know what I'm saying? Don't let him get to the middle. So I tried with Troy Brown. See, to me, I'm going to be pissed because I already know what the Lakers finna do. They're going to start Schroeder and they're going to start Beverly. And guess what? Those two are going to be guarding Jaylen Brown and Tatum. And Tatum them going to get off to a good start. And I'm going to be pissed. And we're going to be playing from behind. They're going to have them 2 runs starting, and they both going to be guarding their 2 wings. This is why the Lakers are not a championship contending team right now. That's way out of balance. No other team that's trying to win a chip is doing that type of dumbness. But they're the best 2 guys we got to do it. This will be an interesting game tonight. Boston's literally desperate. You know they got blown out their last 2 games. They are desperate. And this is the last game of the road trip. They want to go home, but I guarantee they want to go home on a good note. So I expect to get the best Boston Celtic team. That's what I expect to do.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that, Elder. I agree with that for sure.
You can't. You a team and you done played bad these last couple games. You do not want to end the road trip get beat 3 games in a row and losing to a team under 5. You just can't. You got to get that right there alone. It's going. I think they're gonna come out ultra aggressive.
Hey, Elder, another key point for y'all too is can y'all bench make a big difference in this game? Can Russ actually outplay Brogdon off that bench?
I don't think that's gonna happen, bro. I'm telling y'all.
If Russ can somehow though, Russ is capable though.
I know they're not big. I don't like our matchups today. I don't like who we have to guard their 2 best wings. I don't like our reserves going up against their reserves. I don't, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I don't. Because honestly, I don't see them little guys being able to stop Pritchard. Offensively, they ain't gonna be able to do it.
Really?
Why? No, bro.
Really?
Pritchard. I don't think you watched the Celtics.
I've watched them.
When they put him in, he's
a bona fide scorer.
They trying to get him buckets quick, bro, and he quick as all get out, and he crafty.
He can shoot the ball.
Hey, he crafty too. And those guys in that area, they can be undisciplined at times. They can be undisciplined, and he gutty. He's just a gutty little dude. So he ain't gonna back down from physical contact, all that. That crap Beverly be doing, he can't do that with Pritchard. He can't do that with him. He'll exploit that. Pritchard will. That's how he gets his buckets. I don't like the matchup with Russ and Brogdon. I don't want a super athletic, ultra dumb player playing against a talented floor general who's a 50, 40, 90 guy and leading the league in 3-point percentage right now. Russell leave him open all day. He gonna light us up.
Oh my God.
He's leading the league in 3-point shooting. And I don't want Russ guarding him. I don't want Hillbilly Kobe guarding him because Brogdon will see that and he'll take advantage of him because he's so strong.
Also, Reeves would be in foul trouble there.
He would, bro. I'm telling you, I don't like the match. Some teams, the matchups is just not good.
No, but Elder, but the thing I will say though, Russ has the capability of winning that matchup, or at least match it with his output against Brogdon though, because he could put pressure on Brogdon. Whether people see Russ as being a dumbass player, now Russ still capable of getting shit done and being that spark that can keep the Lakers in the game. As long as the Lakers got to look at this. As long as the game is close in the 4th quarter, as long as we keep the game close to the 4th quarter, we got a chance. We don't.
I like their closers better than ours. Unfortunately, I'm sorry.
But if the game is close, and your belief in Anthony Davis should be able to carry that game out if it's close in the 4th quarter.
My belief in Anthony Davis is a dominant big man. You didn't hear me say that I think he's the best closer in the game. I think Boston's got 2 or 3 of the best closers in the game, honestly. I do. Between Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and I don't want the ball in Smart hand, honestly. He make big shots like that. Brogdon is another guy. I'm telling you, I actually like their closers better than the Lakers closers. All them dudes right there. I would take all those dudes I just named for Boston over anybody on the Lakers when it comes to closing out a game.
I honestly don't believe in Boston like that. I don't think they're a championship team. I think they played out of their minds. If Tyler Hero was healthy, they would not have made the damn finals. If Tyler Hero would at least played 3 of those games.
I ain't even going back. I'm not even going back to them games. I'm not even going back. I'm going to the games that they played this year. Bumper Tyler Hero. I'm talking about what they done this year. Now, they done lost how many games in a row, and they still in first place. Still in first place. So no, Boston, I gotta give them credit. I thought they would fall off with the coach thing, drop to like a 5th or 6th seed.
They
Shit,
did
they
fall
said
off with their defense, though. The defense is terrible this year.
no, their defense is still top 5, bro. What you talking about?
No,
What you
they
talking
not
about, huh?
top five. They not top five defensively.
I could have swore the last time I looked
They
at the
not
thing,
top five.
they ain't fell off to like no
I
top 10.
don't know if they found this shit. Somebody look it up. In Boston top
They
5.
they was
thought
like
Boston was.
20, Elder. They was like 20, Elder. They was 20.
Okay,
They fell out bad, Elder.
okay. I
But
didn't think they
somebody
fell. I
still
knew they
look it
was
up
down,
though.
but I didn't. They were number 1 last year, so I didn't think they fell to 20 though. I thought they
I don't
fell to
think they
like.
know 20.
I thought they fell to like 5, and then I think they had a little dip to like 8 or 9 is what I thought, but I didn't know they were outside of top 10. I really didn't.
They
If they
fell out
outside,
bad. Their defense is terrible this year as a
so
team.
they just beating everybody with offense then, huh? Because they still winning all the games.
Yeah, them and the
Somebody
Kings
look
are the
that up.
top offenses. Them and the
Angie
Kings are the
Bernard
top
in there.
offenses.
She in there. She know me good at looking that up. Eric Kwan. I don't like. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I hope we get the win. I do not like the matchups. I don't. I do not like the matchup, and it ain't like the Lakers a great home team, anyways. We don't play better at home like Golden State, so I don't like it. I don't. I think it's one of them reverse trap type of games. You know what I'm saying? It's a trap game, in my opinion, for the Lakers because the matchup is no good. The team is desperate. They want to go home on a good note.
The chat going crazy, Kareem, man. They trying to start the disrespect with Kobe again, really.
In this chat room,
Yeah.
Boogie's trying to get blocked over here, disrespecting Kobe. What y'all doing?
They want to do a Kobe LeBron debate. I'm like, nobody talk. We talking about the game, man.
Yeah, we're not talking about no Kobe LeBron debate. It's subjective anyway, so. Mm-hmm.
But I think if y'all
say?
running through AD, y'all got a chance though. Cause Boston ain't gonna be able to stop Anthony Davis.
Nah, Boston can't stop 80.
So if I'm the Lakers' first 5 shots, Anthony Davis better take them motherfuckers. He
Exactly.
better take the first 5 shots. And I know for sure they make it in their business to get Anthony Davis that ball. If LeBron taking most of the shot, I'll be worried if I'm a Laker fan.
He said they 10th in defense this year.
Okay, they 10th. Okay. They done moved up some because they were lower than 10th.
I thought they a little higher. I mean,
Yeah, I thought they had fell back to 10, is what I thought. I knew they had dropped a little bit. Yeah. I thought they fell back to 10, is what I thought. Man, I gotta plug this thing
Being real, Elder is right about the Jalen. The Lakers had no answer for Brown and Tatum. We know they can't stop that duo, but the way to slow them down is by slowing the game down and running it through your guy, running it through Anthony Davis. That's a way to slow the whole damn game down. So if I'm
Well,
the Lakers, you just
problem
making your
is
business.
when you get a guy like Russ, he not gonna understand that. He don't care who you are, he gonna want to run against you. And that's exactly what Boston's gonna take advantage of. Because they always do. And that's why they can get back in the games quick. Because they one of the best 3-point shooting teams in the league. Yeah. So, yeah. This game gonna be interesting, I can tell you that. I hope the Lakers on their A game. They need a victory.
But I
Boston,
think that the X factor for y'all tonight is Russ, though. If Russ could fuck around for some reason, match the output of Brogdon, if he could do that, y'all got a real good chance. If he could manage to do that, though, that's to me that's one of the biggest keys for y'all. Can Russ match the output that Brogdon go do? If he could somehow match that, y'all got a chance.
we in trouble then if we depending on Russ to match Brogdon's output.
But I mean, Boston got one of the best benches in the league, so that's why I
No,
mentioned it.
I like the Lakers bench. I bet I haven't looked at the numbers, But I bet the Lakers bench is up there this year. I think they got one of the better benches, but I don't like the matchups.
Yeah, ever since Russ went to the bench, yeah, I got one of the better benches since Russ went to the bench.
Yeah, I just don't like the matchups at all. Have zero confidence in these matchups. But that's why you get out there and play, though. You still got to do it, you know? They still got to produce. So I hope the Lakers.
Damn, King David. If you that confident in that score, I bet you on that. Damn, Boston ain't scoring no damn 145.
Nah, hell
I
no.
bet
Just
some money
lost
on
his
that.
lost his mind. They're not even going to get. I don't think they're going to get 130 tonight. If the Lakers are playing smart, they shouldn't even get 130. That means we're playing too fast. Booker said 154 to 100. He's just a Boston fan, I see, huh? Is that old boy? Oh,
That's King David,
We
but
got a Boston fan be able to come through.
yeah. Yeah, y'all not winning by no. Y'all, it ain't gonna be no. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout, and the reason I say that is just because the Lakers just don't get blown out. When they lose big like that, it's just because they undermanned. If they lose by double figures and like 15, 20 points, it's because they're undermanned. Like what Toronto did, undermanned. What Cleveland did, undermanned. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely not gonna be no 132, 108. It ain't gonna be nothing like that. I don't care how hot Boston is. That's one thing that old boy's been consistent this year. He said, I'm going to make sure they compete. And that's the thing I do like about the Lakers. They have competed in pretty much every game this year. Besides like the Toronto game, they fought hard, but they just was so undermanned. They had no size. And you know what I'm saying? So if it ain't that type of game, I expect the Lakers to compete. At any good game, it could get double figures because if you're competing and you're down 5 or 6 and you competing, that's just 2 possessions. You have to start fouling. Anybody can make free throws and beat you by 10, 11, 12 points. So that ain't no big deal. But these games y'all talking about, that shit ain't finna happen. 112-89. None of y'all just saying that to troll. None of y'all believe that. Because if you do, send Kareem your cash app. I'll take all your bets on them dumbass scores.
Yeah, we can do
Send Kareem whatever you want to bet in the cash app. I'll cover that. Any of them crazy scores.
I'll cover that shit with you.
I'll cover yours, 112-89.
I'll cover that. I'll cover that
yours,
shit with you.
132-108. I'll cover all those.
And I be talking cash shit about your team, Elder, but I don't think those scores gonna happen.
No, it's not gonna be that.
I'll take them bets right with it.
The Lakers is just not showing that, and they healthy tonight. I mean, we still missing Gabriel, but they ain't big, so Gabriel shouldn't be. Well, he could guard some of the perimeter because you could put him on Tatum and on, but he shouldn't be that big of a factor because they losing. They got 2 big men out that are better than Gabriel, way better. So there shouldn't be nothing like that. This funny. I'm seeing people with these low scores. I think they're getting that because they're watching the league, and there's been a lot of games lately that's been well under 100 points. I'm like, what
and
the
the
hell?
Lakers' defense is not bad now. Y'all defense is not bad.
We went back to the 80s. I think what's them had a game the other day was 92-89 or 97-92, and I'm like, dang, this old school. Oh, they trying to come back.
What score, Elder?
95-77. So it's 18 points. End of the third is 1:01 to go. Milwaukee is in the bonus. Oh boy just threw a lob, and oh boy couldn't handle it. He tried to get too cute with it instead of catching it first. Kuminga, I can see y'all. I'm watching these guys, Kuminga and them and all. I can see why they don't have the confidence to play Kuminga. Now Wiseman, I'm not seeing. That's 3 turnovers in a row, man. What is y'all doing?
If I'm going to state, I'm training Jordan Poole, Wiseman, Kuminga. I'm doing the package, and I'm gonna see who willing to bite on it. I'm gonna see who willing.
That's
to
what
bite
it was. ABJ. The Heat beat the Pacers 87-82. That's a low scoring game. But see, you guess what you got there though? You got 2 point guards that know how to control the pace too. You got 2 point guards that know how to control the pace. You can't King David, they can't trade LeBron this year. They can't trade LeBron. When he signed his contract, he can't be traded until the offseason.
And Jason Tatum is not the next Kobe, man. Stop this shit, man. Not even close.
Jason Tatum is Jason Tatum. He don't got to be Kobe.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Hey, that's another guy though. Let Boston not get their shit together and he don't win. He may leave and come to LA because he wanted to be a Laker. He still loves the Lakers. Yeah, let them not. They ain't got to worry about Jaylen Brown. Let them not win by the time
Hey,
his
Elder,
contract up.
Am I wrong for not believing in Jordan Poole and thinking that the Warriors should trade him?
I don't think you're wrong. They can't trade him right now, though.
I know they
He,
can't, but I was
they
just saying
can.
it
They
too.
can trade him, but they can't because of he's making a super low salary right now, and his money don't kick in the next year. So I forgot what is that poison pill or they call it
Yeah,
Gilbert
they
Arenas.
have to wait because his
He
contract
got
ain't
so
kicked
it's
in.
hard to do that when a guy's making like $3 million, and then next year you're gonna be making 25. You can't. Them guys become like what they have with Kuzma. They become almost impossible to trade because money's got to match. You know what I'm saying? And a team would have to be forecast to have that much cap space that to cover him. You see what I'm saying? Just in case. So no, it's what is that? Is that the poison pill or it's got a name to it? I don't know what it is. Middleton, Bricko.
Cause I honestly just believe if I'm going to state, I'll try to, I'll try to put Jordan Poole, Kaminga, and Wiseman in the package and see who willing to bite on it. See who really believe in those guys.
Who you want though?
Man, like the big, cause Brooklyn turning around. I was gonna say KD, but how Brooklyn doing what they doing right now, Brooklyn not go. Joe Side not gonna get rid of those guys. So
I'm gonna
KD is
tell
out
you
the door.
now, it's gonna be horrible for Brooklyn, bro, because they're gonna get this fool's gold
Yep,
winning these games. Because hey, even KD, did you listen to what KD said? When they asked him about the winning streak, he said, "Well, I want to keep it in context." He started naming all these teams that were not good, and the teams that were good they beat were missing their best players. So he was like, "I'm not fooled by that. You know, we did our job. We won the games they had to win, but you know, it's kind of contributed to a soft schedule. You know, it's just been a soft schedule."
I love
man.
it. I
It's
love
it's
what
a
Trey just said.
turmoil. Yeah, it's a turmoil. Come on through for Brooklyn. So shit get nasty. If I'm going to state, that's the trade I'm going for. Cause I know for sure if we get Kevin Durant, he gonna fit right in. He's gonna get back to his role that he was doing, and we already know what he gonna bring to the table. And that's
Problem
gonna
is, you
open.
need more money. You need more money in there because you
Yeah,
name guys that don't make no money. Kevin
that's
Durant make over
true.
$40 million a year. You're gonna have to add Wiggins, and that ain't gonna work because you can't have Wiggins and old boy on the same thing. Because Wiggins right now is still under that rookie max. His money don't kick in the next year. Remember, him and Pools both don't. So Wiggins is still technically under that rookie max extension. So him and Ben Simmons can't play on the same team together. So they'd have to commit to get that deal. They'd have to commit to get rid of Ben Simmons.
Yep.
But I think Brooklyn gonna do just like they did last year: dominate. They don't have no injuries. They don't have no injuries. They'll probably end up being top three if they don't have no injuries. But they'll make the playoffs and they'll get bounced in the first or second round. Watch, no matter what, they
I
get
Yeah.
think they
bounced.
go. I think they gonna end up being the fifth seed, and they gonna get their ass kicked first round.
And I think
I
they
don't think
third.
they're
Ain't
gonna
they
play
third
us
seed? Are
this
they
year.
fourth or fifth? They
Now they
fourth or fifth
fourth
right
right
now.
now. They
Yeah.
fourth right now.
And they
But they
schedule
not.
ain't getting no harder.
They not better than Brook. They not Brooklyn. Not better than Cleveland. They not better than Milwaukee. They not better than Boston. Those three
I don't.
teams for
I
sure
ain't gonna
know
lie.
will whoop their ass.
I don't even know if I trust them boogers to beat a healthy Miami team.
Or Toronto too.
Yeah, Toronto just been so up and down this year to me, man. I don't know what to expect out of them.
They be up for Brooklyn for some reason. They whoop Brooklyn ass for some
Yeah,
reason.
they're with the
But
Lakers too. They ain't lost to the Lakers. People thought the Clippers been beating the shit out of the Lakers. Shoot, the darn, what's the name? The damn Toronto Raptors been beating the crap out of the Lakers for the last decade. DeMar DeRozan, go all the way back to them dudes, bro. Lakers ain't beat them in a minute. Ain't beat them dudes in a minute, bro. Man, that fake Wagyu. That ain't no real Wagyu.
I do agree with the guy in the chat. The Bucks to me will beat the Celtics because man, Middleton is a big fucking difference. If Middleton would have played in that series, that's a
Oh,
whole
wouldn't even
nother
been close.
series.
Wouldn't even been close.
Yeah, I
Because
think the
he
Bucks would
brings
have
a
won the six
mismatch.
games.
He brings a huge mismatch, and now you got to have Tatum guarding him too. So
Tatum or
now you're
Brown,
gonna
whichever one
yeah
you want to do.
you're gonna deal with their efficiency if that's the case. Their efficiency is gonna go down having to guard him.
Yep.
He a bucket, bro. Middleton a bad dude. That's a bad dude. Held Golden State to 7 of 23 field goal, 3-point attempts, 30%. They doing much better. I remember that used to be the weakness of the Bucks. Remember they used to give everybody a lot of 3-point shots. Shoot, they went from last to fourth.
Yep. The
They
only time the Bucks do get rid of let a lot of people shoot threes when Brook Lopez in the damn game. But
Ooh.
other than that, they have improved. Cause that's all y'all kept doing. Y'all kept picking on Brook Lopez. If Budenholzer was a little smart, shit, put Portis back in the game. Shit,
I
I ain't
only
gonna.
only seen like the fourth quarter of that game because I think it was a Friday night game, so I didn't watch it.
Yeah,
When I went back,
I picked on Brook Lopez that whole fourth quarter.
that's a good game though. That was a good game because Middleton was on. That shit
Yeah,
was
he was
good.
on minutes restriction though, so he didn't really play a lot of minutes in that game. He played like 20 some minutes. I think like 28 minutes.
I think Giannis's shoes are ugly. I'm not a Nike fan anyway. I don't wear Nikes, but I don't like that reverse big old Nike sign. I don't like that, bro. That's a foul when you just push him, Kaminga. Then you slam your body into him. That's a foul, bro. Kaminga frustrated. He got a T out of that too, man. It's just a foul, bro. Y'all got a chance to get back in it. Shut your ass up. Yeah, they gonna trade Kaminga, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I can look at it and just the way the coaches are looking with him right now. They gonna trade his butt. They can get something good out of him. They gonna trade him. Didn't he come part of that deal with uh Wiggins and oh boy? Didn't they get a pick and the pick turned into Kaminga? Ain't that how they got Kaminga? Y'all still there? Did I lose everybody? Anybody know? Let me look at the chat.
I'm still here.
Is that how they got Kaminga?
I'm not sure.
I think that's what it was. Remember, they traded old boy D'Lo, and they got a first round pick out of that for taking back Wiggins, and that pick turned into Kaminga. So they essentially got Kaminga for nothing. So he house money right now. So anything they get out of Kaminga that help their team will be good. Oh, he took a three. He better make it. He shot an air ball, y'all. Yeah, they are not early in the shot clock too. They are not happy with Kaminga. He coming out, I bet.
Yeah, I mean the way they was talking last year, like he has so much promise.
He's super athletic, bro. I can tell though he's not like the basketball IQ's not there. Let's put it that way. He's good. I mean, he could be valuable for a lot of teams. I wouldn't want him as like a second, definitely not a main option, but a second option. He could fit that role as a third or fourth option on the team. Look like crazy.
But Giannis though, he get all types of fouls, man.
Yeah, y'all super aggressive, man. When you're that aggressive, you're gonna get calls.
They be looking over LeBron when he's aggressive. You don't. Look, this is the less LeBron went to the foul shot in his foul line of his career and shit.
I agree.
And it be blatant. Like I be seeing these just popping them in the face and everything right in front of the refs, and they just don't call the shit. That shit be mind boggling to me, man. And then he said in his press conference when he go ask them, what's up? They be like, oh, we just missed it. Like, what?
That's what happens. Come Kaminga. Glad he did good on that one because he forced the issue and they didn't pick him up, so he got a layup. That's good. They still down 18. They still down 18.
When Giannis know he could bully you, boy, it's no holds barred down there.
Oh yeah, Giannis gonna definitely do that. Yeah, they let Kaminga get all the way to the basket, which I'm kind of surprised. I'm kind of surprised.
Then where the hell everybody went that fast?
Hey,
Yep.
King David, what's the purpose of that? Putting that in there? I don't. Why are you putting that in there? What's that got to do with the price of tea in China or what we talking about today?
What are you talking about?
Something biblical, but I'm wondering why did he put a scripture in there? I'm
Uh,
wondering why he put it though. Trying to see if he gonna answer why he put that in there. What relevance does that have to it? Ain't nothing to what we talking about. Unless I'm missing something. Unless it was a conversation they was having in there and I didn't miss it. Oh boy, been short tonight though on that jump from Middleton. The ones I've seen now, maybe I missed some. Clay Thompson getting a wide open layup.
man, they get blown out and they still in the game.
Oh no, they can't like back and forth. They can't get down below 18, 20. They back and
Oh,
forth. What's the name? Them is fully in control. They doing a lot of turnovers. Like they had 3 turnovers in a row, and what's the name didn't do nothing about it. They didn't get no baskets. And right there, they had a turnover. They ended up getting it back, and could have took the game down to 15 or 16. And what's the name stole it back, kicked it over for wide 3, hit it. So now they back up 21. And that's what they've been doing, like seesawing back and forth. He's saying LeBron couldn't hold Kobe jockstrap. I mean, I fully agree with that, but that ain't got nothing to do with Deuteronomy 24. What that's got to do with Deuteronomy 24? Ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
I think they was having a side conversation.
Oh, okay. But he called my name out on it. He said elder, and he said that, and I'm like, okay, man, they about to. I think, yeah, Golden State's on a road trip too, ain't they? This may be their last game of their road trip or first game. I can't
I
remember.
think first game because they just played Boston and Golden
Oh
State.
wow, how's that not a foul? I was gonna say you just saw the man just literally push him. Giannis, why you mad? You pushed the man. He turned his
Yeah, I
back
hate
and he
that
just.
when a player do something and they
I
get
do too, man. It's so blatant. Like you pushed him, bro. He turned his back when you bumped him, and you just flat out pushed the dude. I don't like when the refs do this. They start calling every little thing. They do that to shut guys up. They got two. When you see that, y'all, in games, that's what that means. When they just call crazy calls, 2, 3 plays in a row, everything they call, that's they're trying to get guys to quit complaining. Guys are complaining too much, so they say, you know what, we'll just call everything. So legal screen carries, they gonna call everything you do to get you to shut your mouth. And believe you me, it works because players they be like, man, bump that. We want to play. Well, shut up then. People don't know how hard it is to referee, man. I refereed AAU games and like, Pee Wee, like middle school. This shit hard, bro. That stuff hard, especially like that. You got parents yelling and
I did it.
bro.
Yeah, I did it like a couple times for like the summer regular like summer league. Man,
Yeah, that stuff ain't no joke.
it's like you almost get like I like this ain't for me because I'll be ready to fight.
I've been up in Indiana. I saw my younger brother. Um, he brought up this. I went to the barber shop there too. I got a good buddy that's been a barber, 30 years, right? Um, and I always go see him when I come to town. And one of the guys in the chair was the older brother of a really good basketball player in that area, right? Ended up playing overseas and stuff like that. And we did his dad was like, you always got that local guy that coaches everything, football, basketball. He
Yeah,
old man, but he
yeah.
coaches all of them for free. This guy that I'm talking about that was a overseas player. His dad was that dude. So we did when he died, the local college, Indiana Tech, they did a memorial thing for him, like starting a scholarship fund in his name. So we did back then, we did a charity basketball game. And this is when I was uh, working for the sports agency, like a recruiter, right, for basketball. And man, just sloppy, y'all. I'm watching the game too. It's sloppy, a lot of turnovers. It's a sloppy game. But we did the game for him, and that was when we was able to bring in like Glenn Rice, guys like that, Marty Embry, Andre Rison. Um, what was he yelling? Oh, that was earlier. Okay, I'm like, why is he yelling at the dude? What's going on now? That was earlier though, Steve Kerr. But Charlie Ward was there. Y'all remember Charlie Ward?
Charlie was a two-sport athlete.
Yeah, he signed with us because he went basketball instead of football. Remember? And he signed.
I remember that.
Yeah, he signed with the sports agency, Maximum Sports. And my little brother was bringing that stuff back up. He remembered. That's one of the few times I asked a man for his. I remember 2 times in my life asking a man for his autograph. I never was into that stuff, no matter who I met or
Yeah,
came
me
up.
too.
Never was. But my younger
Oh,
brother
God.
was a big fan of Glenn Rice, big fan of Michigan and as a whole, Glenn Rice. And so he kind of taught me into going over and getting his autograph. And I said, well, I'll do you one better. I'll just go over and sit down and talk with him. He cool like that. He was like, man, stop. Man, stop. I said, no, serious. He'd sit down and he'll sign your autograph. He'll put it on the jersey because I had got him a jersey to get signed and everything. And I don't know how I found it either. But I found him a jersey. So he got a jersey signed. He sat over there with them about 30 minutes, man. That made his, man, he just loved it. He loved it.
Oh yeah, he reminisced on it.
Yeah. Hey, Kareem. Guess what Glenn told him too.
What?
Now, mind you, I played in that game. I was giving them buckets in that game too. I was going to work, and but remember, I used to play in those pro-am leagues up there with them all the time too. He was telling my little brother, he was like, maybe you can get in your brother ear, man. He be coming at me too hard, man. Tell him to slow down a little bit. Tell him I'm getting old in the game. He can't be putting all these buckets on me, embarrassing me in my hometown like that.
Glenn,
That's what he told my little brother.
who, Glenn Rice?
Yeah, that's what he told my little brother. My little brother said, I'll never forget that. He said, man, being the age I was, when I went back to school, you don't think I told everybody? I told the principal, I told the aides,
How
I
many
told the
years
people.
apart you and your brother?
You said 9? We 9 years apart. Yeah. And he said, man, at that time, man, shoot, that man, he's like, man, I knew you was gonna make the league, Rufus. And I was like, nah. I knew I wasn't no NBA player. I know it's good, but I knew I wasn't gonna make. I knew I wasn't gonna put that level of work in to get there. I didn't care about it like that. You know what I'm saying? I love basketball.
I tell people it's a lot of work you got to put in.
It's just I wasn't willing to go through because again I had children early and I had things that were just way more important than me sacrificing everything I'm going to make the NBA. It wasn't, it wasn't. And I would have had to be one of those utility guys because I had athleticism, but I wasn't like overly athletic. I was a good shooter, but I wasn't an elite shooter. I was a great floor general, but I wasn't an elite. I wasn't elite at none, but I was very good at a lot of stuff. So I would have had to be like that utility guy, but high energy, come in and do the dirty work, which I could have been. I mean, but I'm gonna tell you somebody else I gave business to, Master P. Y'all remember when Master P played in the CBA back then?
Yeah.
Yeah, he came. He was there with the Fort Wayne team. I'll never forget that. I think I told that story on here. But I've never not never, but like when I became high school, young adult, all that, I was not into rap and all that stuff. And so at this time, Master P was like the hottest rapper in the world, right? And he was just on top of the game. And I remember coming to the gym to work out with the professional players, the CBA players would come at a certain time, and only certain guys could play with them. And I was one of them. They would let come in because I went to Indiana Tech, and I was a decent player. And so I get there, and I notice the whole parking lot is full of cars. I'm like, what they got? They got a. I'm thinking that they done scheduled like some kind of event and didn't tell us that the gym ain't open, right? So I end up, they had the lower doors locked that I would go in. So I had to go around and go up. So I come up on the upper level and I go in the gym and it's packed with students. So I go around, I'm like, man, what y'all doing here? What's going on? And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, why are y'all here today? Because it's just open gym. It's like, normally it's closed off to everybody. It ain't just open for everybody. And they were like, Master P's here. And I'm like, who? And they're like, Master P. I'm like, who is that? And it was like this quiet pause, and everybody just bust out laughing at me. It's just probably 400 people standing there, bro. I literally didn't know who he was. You don't know who Master P is, man? Where you been? And I'm like, bro, hey, is he here? What is he here for? Like, who is he? What he doing? And they was like, he finna make the CBA team, the Fort Wayne CBA team, and he may make the NBA and blah blah blah. So I said he playing? Oh, he finna get buckets today. Then he finna get buckets. He can shoot. He can shoot. He had quick release too. He can shoot. He can shoot. He's decent. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't no just like, man, why is this guy here? You know what I mean? It wasn't that kind of party. He could definitely play.
Yeah.
He could definitely play. He wasn't no NBA player though. He was never no NBA player. But like, if he wanted to, he could have played CBA. But again, you out here making millions and millions of dollars, man. He was on top. It was like he was the hottest rapper at the time. I just wasn't following rap, so I had no idea who he was. I had no idea. He a cool dude though. He a cool cat. Yeah, they can't come back, man. It's 113.89, man. Oh, they coming back. What did I say? No, they're not. No,
Cash App.
Got another Cash App?
Marquise Goodwin. It says, for never mind, I go.
Yeah, I'm from Fort Wayne, Bilbo Bogans. I'm from Fort Wayne, yeah. Where you from? Yeah, that's where I'm from, Bilbo.
Yo, Marquise, appreciate
Is it Baggins or Bogus? I can't. That's a A, ain't it? My bad, homie. Baggins.
Goodwin.
What's your real name, Bilbo? And how old are you? You should know me. Depending on how old you are, though. He from my hometown.
A word?
Yeah, he said it. He from Fort Wayne.
What's the age difference between y'all?
That's what I'm trying to find out now. Trying to find out who he is, too. He said he from Fort Wayne.
Fort Wayne is big, right?
It's the second largest city in Indiana. But it's like 250,000 people there.
Damn.
It's good size. It ain't like no big metropolitan city, but it's good size.
So 250,000 is that's the size where y'all can know each other?
No, 250,000. No, you ain't gonna know everybody, but
not everybody.
If you're in the sports, you should know. Like 33. I'm a little past his. I'm 50, bro. So you might not have never heard of me. Rufus Carswell. I'm the North Side when they were called the Redskins, not the Legends. He went to a little suburban school called Leo. Matter of fact, no, that's not the same school. I was going to say that's the same school Lloyd Ball went to, but it's not. Lloyd Ball went to Woodland. He was the one that was signed with Indiana. Well, they wanted to give him a scholarship. He ended up playing volleyball instead of basketball, though. Yeah, I'm finna get them mixed up. Leo is different than Woodland. Yeah. Yeah, he's in you had your suburban schools?
Yeah.
He was a little bit outside of Fort Wayne. He went to Leo. We had schools like Leo, New Haven, Woodland. They were all on the outskirts of Fort Wayne. But they played all the Fort Wayne schools, though. Did you play college ball, Taylor? What's your last name? Because I wasn't. He's so far behind me.
His name Bo. Oh, his name is Taylor. Okay.
Taylor. I'm trying to see if was he good. Because if he was good, I might have heard of him.
Oh, you still keep in touch with Indiana basketball?
Not like that, because we don't have the teams no more. I know even after I got out of AAU, I kind of, watched guys for a little bit, a couple years, 5 years after that. Pretty much since I moved south, bro, I ain't been connected like that. So since, 2009? Since 2009, I really have. But it was guys that I knew about, like a young man that was, I played with his family. And then he came right after me, like when I graduated. I played with, you was on Northside team with Bear Jones? Hold on a second. Bear played for me.
Who's Bear Jones?
Oh, he was legit. Bear went to Nebraska. He played for me. He was a north side of 6'4", silky smooth point guard. He said I played with Bear Jones when I was younger. Okay, so you was younger than them. He went to Northside too. Yeah. You know I know Bear. Bear played for my AU teams. I went to IU, but I didn't play college ball. Okay, I got you. What AAU team? Did you play for our AAU team? Did you play for Blessed IJN for a while? Taylor? I wonder where'd you play with Bear at? Bear was one of our you know how you have lead players? He said, no, I play AAU and at Blackhawk Middle School. Oh, you know what? I'm starting to remember you. I think I know you. I think I know who you are now. You said Blackhawk Middle School. No. The guy I'm thinking of actually played for Blackhawk Middle School. Are you the Blackhawk had did Eric coach you? Did EV coach you? Taylor?
Who EV is a popular coach?
EV's the man. That's my best friend. He was the main guy that was running our AAU teams. Yeah. He was a head coach. Like our elite team, he coached them. He's just a coach. He's coached every level. He coached in the CBA, college. He's coached all around. So yeah, EV the man. You know Eric Vaughn? Do you know him, Taylor? You said I play AAU. I'm trying to find out who'd you play AAU for though. I remember we had a couple good players from Blackhawk Christian. Because I know they were church affiliated. Like I can't remember the whole scoop, but that like one of them dudes was real good, like real good from Black Hawk. Is that you, Taylor? Was that you? No, I played for Fort Wayne. What's Fort Wayne Fire? I don't even know what that is. And PAL AAU. Oh, okay. That's a different than regular AAU. I got you, my brother. Do you know Eric Vaughn? David Goodwill. Those names ring a bell to you? Those are like popular coaches that been around forever coaching with our AAU teams.
Oh,
And
wow.
yeah, most guys know them in that area. Because remember, we had 5 teams. We used to have 5 teams. So,
What's PAL AAU? What's that?
that's a different type of thing. I know the name EV, but he didn't coach when I was there. Yeah, we were probably gone by then. Yeah, you are a little bit behind us, so 17 years. So yeah, um, yeah, he was younger when we was doing it. He would have been a young man watching, elementary guy watching at that time. Yeah, but he heard of EV. Everybody know EV there, so yeah, EV's just a big time. He done coached pretty much every good player that came out of Indiana in that range. He done coached them, coached against them something. He's just done it a lot. Always giving, man. Always giving.
Indiana got ballers.
Oh yeah. Bear Jones, you can look him up. Ashanti Jones is his name. He was a baller. He was a big time baller. He ended up signing with Nebraska. There's got that one guy on the Players Choice, Dale, one of their consistent panelists, dude, the one that's cool with Kevin Durant. Him and Kevin Durant are boys.
The dark-skinned dude.
Yes, he went to prep school with one of our guys named Zach Payton. When he heard me and he said, "Oh, Blessed IJN, my boy played for them." I said, "Who's your boy?" He said, "Zach Payton. We went to prep school together." And then he said, "Oh, so you're the So he started remembering stories. He was like, "Oh, you coach Rube, okay?" Because I coached Zach. Zach was another good player that came out of Fort Wayne. Zach Payton. His dad is a big time preacher there. But yeah, Dale played with Zach. Him and Zach are cool. Because I think Dale still play overseas now, if I'm mistaken. But I don't know how he became friends with KD and cool with him like that. But yeah, this game is toast here, brother. It's 2 minutes to go. 124, 105, Milwaukee. They could never just get it back down. It was teetering between 17 and 22. I don't think they got it much lower than that the whole fourth quarter. Oh, that was a nice move, even though he blew a layup. Oh, and they gave it, bro. Oh my God, no way. This is they don't do Shaq in the Fool no more, do they?
No.
Oh, this would easily be on Shaq in the Fool. This dude did a great move, had a wide open layup, he missed it.
Wow.
The two guys that was getting the rebound from Golden State bobbled the ball, let him come back. He got it back and had another wide open layup, and he missed it.
That's crazy.
Oh, you see it, you can be like, what the heck? Number 0 for Milwaukee. I don't know who that is. He got a bunch of hair.
From Milwaukee, that's...
Yeah. See, that's the stuff right there. Kuminga hits a 3 and he starts talking trash to the Milwaukee bench.
And they down like crazy.
Bro, you down 20, man. Shut your mouth. See, that's the stuff just would never happen, man.
That would make no sense.
Even if they're talking trash to you, like Brick, whatever, you don't say nothing, man.
You wait till the next game.
Yeah, you get your head blown in, bro.
We cut you in Golden State.
Yeah, that's how you look at it. We'll get you back. Y'all coming out west. I be telling them boogers, I see you in the finals. That's what I be telling them boogers.
Yeah, that's how you tell them.
Yeah, I see you in the finals, bro. Talking that mess. We were waiting on y'all last year. What happened?
Yeah, that's how you say it.
That's the type of stuff I be saying, you know. But I wouldn't be barking at them, man, just because I hit a shot.
Word.
Hey, man, glad to hear you in here, Taylor from Fort Wayne, man.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's good that you came through, show Elder some love.
Yeah, man. I don't think he know me. He younger. He don't know me. He just from Fort Wayne. Yeah, I know Ken Causey. Oh yeah. Yeah, with the little half arm. That's my dude. That's my guy. Hey, me and him grew up on the same block. He's a little older than me though. He's a little older than me. Uh-huh. Good dude though, man. Love the children. He been coaching for years. Yeah. He's a good dude. Hey, he had one of them little half arm, but he could ball too though back in the day. He was like a what's Baron Davis type of guard. He didn't have the hops and stuff though, but he like his game remind you of Baron Davis with the body and everything. Yeah, Kenny could get it, man. Yeah, I know the Causey family, the whole Causey family. We grew up on the same block, Bowser, man. Yeah, he's still around. I'm trying to think who's still coaching around there that you could go to. He would know me. You could go to him if you see him. He would remember me. Rufus Carter. Oh yeah, Northside legend. That's what they always say.
Oh, they call you Northside legend?
I went to Northside, yeah, and we had so many. It's funny, you know how they get that politically correct stuff going because our school name was the Redskins when I was there. So they eventually was, hey, you got to change it. You can't, do that against the indigenous people. So we had so many guys that were legends from Northside. They end up changing the name to the Northside Legends. That's what the nickname of the school is now. So yeah, it's a lot of guys came out of Northside that made it to big time college, made it to the pros, stuff like that. Yeah. Fort Wayne though, man, it had its little run way back in the day. It had its little run way back in the day. Ken is a good dude, man. He's a good dude. You can ask him about him; he'll remember me. Yeah, he's a really good dude, man. Good coach. A lot of guys like that just love giving back. Elder, did you play any overseas ball or D1 ball? Could you have went pro? No, sir. I don't think I could have. I played semi-pro football. I chose that instead. I had offers to go overseas playing like what's that place called? Not Portugal. Places, yeah, it might have been. Places like it wasn't worth my time. Put it that way. The money is good if you just playing ball, but for me, I was already working, had a career, and so it wasn't worth my time. So I did play semi-pro football though. No, I just was talking about it earlier. I don't think I would have ever made the NBA. It would have took way too much for me to make it. I mean, it's a lot of players that are good with the right opportunity. They'll make the NBA and stick, but I wasn't willing to go down that road. I had children young. My first child I had at 17, and so I was more focused on that. I really wanted to take care of them, and so I got my first corporate job. I was 19 years old, man. I was, and so no, that was the route I went. But that still helped out a lot. Got into AAU coaching after playing football, and we did a lot that way with the children. My name Rufus Carswell.
He said you heard about his son passed away.
Who? Where? Who said that?
The guy, look on the screen.
I'm looking.
He said, "Did you hear Cameron passed?
Cameron.
His son Cameron passed."
Where? Who's the guy's name? What's his name?
I guess who the coach you are talking. I'm not sure who he's talking about.
Oh, you talking about Ken Causey? His son died? I must be missing some stuff. I'm not getting all the comments.
No, I got it on. I pinned it.
Oh, did you hear his son Cameron passed? You should reach out. I'm sure he would. No, I did not know that, bro. I left Fort Wayne today. I was in Fort Wayne today. Dad, blaming. I was literally in Fort Wayne. I got there yesterday, and I was in Fort Wayne today, and I left. Man,
his son is young. His son was young.
I don't know his son Cameron like that. I knew he had children. Let's put it that way, but I don't remember. Ken was like a grown, because Ken is older than me. Ken is older than me, so I don't know if this was a grown son, a younger son.
He said tragically, damn.
Yeah, a couple months ago. I'm shocked I didn't hear about that.
Rez Dog, what up, Rez Dog?
I was just there. Taylor, did this happen around the time Biggie died? Swanigan, did it happen? Because I came for the funeral. I was in town for Biggie's funeral. Was it around that same time?
He said,
or was it a little after that? Reg Dog, Elder, stop ducking and come to LA so I can put you in a blend. Why I got to come to LA? You quit ducking and come to Georgia. How about that? Reg Dog, because you ain't gonna do nothing.
Reg Dog TV.
It's Reg Dog, you ain't gonna do nothing. I promise.
Mobile Sports, what up?
And I ain't played in 2-3 years, but you ain't ready. I do know that. You not ready. Yes, tragically he passed a couple months ago. Man.
Yeah, that's sad.
Now, I got who am I?
I wonder how old was his son?
I don't know. Taylor, how old was his son? Because he's older than me. Ken's older than me. I think Ken would be. He was in my oldest brother's bracket, so he's got to be 6-7 years. Ken's got to be late 50s now. Got to be. Not much more recent than Caleb. Okay. It was like 2 months ago. Dang. But Kenny is one of my best friends. Wow. We talk Laker basketball every day at the gym. I'm a personal trainer, and he works out there. Man, glory to the King. Tell him Rufus Carswell said, "What's up, man?"
He said he's 21.
He was 21. Wow.
It's just sad, man. This life is short.
Conscious Black says, "Set the one-on-one up. Let's win some money." Kareem Elder, do y'all feel like you could be some type of coach in the NBA or college level?
I'd rather be in management.
Y'all could
argue with.
I don't want to do none of it. I know that I have been around it. I don't want to do none of it. It's too, for my lifestyle. Way too demanding.
I like scouting and management work.
Yeah, it's way too.
You deal
I
with too many headaches.
I just have much other priorities. This is why I don't. Hey, this is one of the reasons I don't do a sports channel myself, y'all. I can't commit to it. I can't. I can come in, help brothers out, do this. I can't commit to my own channel because I just can't. I can't commit. I got too much other stuff going on.
Yeah, you always said that though.
Yeah, I said from day one. So, but no, I wouldn't be even interested. I got buddies now that have, agencies and all this stuff. I mean, like really, if I pursued it, Like, I could easily get back in this and do this at a high level. And definitely by now, like say I'd have committed back then, by now I'd probably be working for one of these teams. I probably would have been in somebody's front office if that's what I wanted to do. Let me put it that way. If that's what I wanted to do, I mean, I think I could have achieved that. I really could have. I got a very good business acumen, and as you can see, I got knowledge of the game. So, um, I didn't want that though. I didn't want that. Even the agent thing, when I worked with the agent for a few years, um, trying to build the basketball up, it was more to want to help them and my boy EV. You know, he was trying to really get in it, but I didn't even have a real desire for that, y'all. All the travel and I didn't have it. It's a lot, bro. I can tell you that. Most people, they say they'll do it because of the money, but you know that low level stuff, the money is okay, but it ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's not like everybody's making $1 million doing what they're doing. You know, so and money wasn't my motivator, so that's probably why I didn't go those routes. I was I was content with what I was already making. Was doing fine, taking care of my family well, and I mean, shoot, I'm a man with no needs, so I was good. We
Yeah,
talk Laker basketball and Jesus. Oh yeah, that's what's up, brother. As you can tell, elder is not just because I'm old and got gray hair. That's a ordained spiritual title. Man, much greater than me saw it, heard from the Father, anointed my head with oil. So it's not one of those mama called and daddy sent type of callings. It wasn't something I woke up one day and said, you know what? I'm an elder. I need to be ruling over people. you know, uh-uh. It was not that.
Zay 26. Yeah, I would like more management. Hell yeah, I love it. I love I love it. But coaching, no. I'd rather scouting and management, yes.
I would turn all of it down. There's not a job in
I'll
the
take
NBA.
a management job right now. If they tell me
Yeah.
assistant or you know what I mean, go out and give reports on the players I see, give my opinion. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't take any of them right now. They could offer me Rob Palinka's job. I wouldn't take it.
I love it.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what I would do. I'm gonna tell you what I would do. Give me Jerry West's job. I'll do it. He's just a consultant.
A consultant.
I would do that because there's no real requirements with the consultant. Like you ain't required to go to games and scout and do all. You just literally give them your basketball knowledge. If you desire to do it, you can, but they don't typically come with that. And you have a guy like Jerry West in a job like that because he's so good at evaluating talent and he can see things afar off. And he's been literally. I don't. Do you know an executive that's been better than Jerry West?
No.
I don't either. He's been the best in my personal opinion, and so he's worthy of a job like that. But that's the only thing.
He cares. See, a lot of these guys, he really cares.
Yeah,
He
that's the
really
only.
cares.
Yeah, he does.
And when you care, the scout, and you got the. I love to me. I love scouting. That's why I can't watch the game while I go live. You know, some people say do live streaming. I can't do it. I like to be quiet and zoned in, and then I come. You know what I mean? Take out the, report what I see in the game. You know, I like to look at guys' size.
Hey,
this guy's 6'6", I know if I go, okay, I know he's 6'6". I'm gonna see when they stand next to each other. Oh well,
yeah.
they boost this height up.
Real quick, Taylor said, or Bilbo Baggins, he said about Bogdanovic. He said we need Bogdanovic. He immediately moves us to a contending category. I think what people are forgetting, Bogdanovic he's literally the opposite of Patrick Beverley. Patrick Beverley has an extremely high defensive rating, but he has like almost the worst, if not the worst, offensive rating. And Bogdanovic is the same. He has a super high efficiency offensive rating, super high, super. He's shooting like 44% from the three, y'all. Like he lighting it up.
Yeah.
But he has one of the worst defensive ratings too. So you kind of got to be careful on, you know what I'm saying? You're giving up a very high rated defensive guy to take on a very high rated offensive guy. And honestly, I've seen the Lakers defense here slip in the last month. We giving up a lot of points. We winning games, but we're giving up a lot of points. I don't want to see Lakers ever give up more than 105, 106 points. I know the league average is 111, but I don't want to see them give up more than 104, 105, 106. That's when I know the Lakers are locked in defensively. You know, you're going to have more possession. That's just how this league is, so it's going to go up. But if the Lakers can hold teams under 106, I know they're really locked in. I'll take a 118, 112 victory. I'll take that. I'll take it. But I like it more when I see the Lakers hold people to 106 or less. So Bogdanovic, I like, but we have to realize we need defense too.
The game about to start. So I definitely appreciate everybody. I go catch this game through my scouting. Lakers and Boston's big for me.
Oh yeah. I'm on it too.
Yeah, man. Elder go back from the 80s.
Oh yeah.
Yo, I love those. Oh man, it's not like them Showtime Lakers and Boston rivalry. Like coming on, you just it just do something to your body. Like, you know what I mean? You see they and announcers back then, Brett Musburger and hey, we got the eye from the Boston Garden. We got
hey, you see, Kareem, you see what Zay said?
What Zay
26. See what he said?
What he said?
Oh, it's being reported now. They're trying to ship Bay.
Where he said that at?
He said right there, you got to highlight it. He said,
I
give you props, though you called it the Sadiq Bay ship days ago, and now it's all being reported. He's being moved. You and Kareem been giving us that real spill props.
Oh, thanks, 26.
Reg, I saw your comments, man. I ain't ignoring you, bro. You shoot. Come on down. I got a spot for you, everything. I got you taken care of. Come on. You're gonna get this work on that court if that's what you coming for, though. I'm gonna tell you right now, you ain't ready for this, bro.
My boy,
Reg, dog, you're lightweight, bro. You're lightweight on that court, bro. You're not ready.
Oh, he gonna come to Georgia.
All right, I'll be ready. All y'all gotta do is hit me up. All right, man. The game ain't running out, y'all. So you coming on after the game, Kareem?
I'm gonna try. I can't lock. My eyes were heavy.
I got you. Yes, sir. All right.
Let's go, Cuba. Zay 26 conscious.
Salute everybody.
Cuba Starks is in the building. Roman Reigns is the GOAT. Miles, smooth operator. Dennis. Oh man, all the guys is here. Taylor, what up?
Oh, sell out Reggie Miller, I see.
Oh, Reggie Miller?
Got on a Brittany Griner jersey. Man, come on, bro.
She real popular now.
Yeah.
Like I heard them talk about her, like people who don't know about sports talk about her now.
Yeah. It's not gonna last for a hot second. Salute y'all. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one.
Starks, Roman Reigns is in the building.